Shut the fuck up, bitch. This fool podcast is on.
So my God, cheers. What are we drinking? What did those people over there at Stone Brewing? Good. Go somewhere. Ruination Double IPA 2.0 Sans Filtre. Is that how you say it? Unfiltered Double IPA 8.5. Not bad.
Sam's filter. I don't know what the fuck it says, but shout out to those. Shout out to those foods.
Yeah.
They generally have some good beer there at Stone, but it's usually on the bitter end, bitter side of tasting.
Yeah. There was one beer that I had to grab. There was one beer that I grabbed during maybe April of COVID, 2020, and that shit was so hard to drink. I think I dumped the other 5 cans out because I
For
did not
Stone?
because those shits were in there for like a month.
Oh wow.
I bought it April. Those shits were there since May, and I just couldn't stomach them for some reason.
Yeah.
And then I feel like ever since I tried my first hazy and I just downed it, and I was like, "Hey, this shit's really good." I'm like, "Hey, I could probably drink that shit now." It's kind of weird, like when you first get into stuff, like whether you get into marijuana or alcohol. It's kind of strange how sometimes the best approach is just to go ahead first, and then you actually acquire the taste like that. And you actually like start liking it, and then you can actually indulge and enjoy it,
Yeah.
like other fans of it, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I think even in high school, I fucking did not like beer, marijuana. I said no to drugs. I kept my promise to beer. But
Say no to drugs.
when did the D.A.R.E people come to your school?
A long time ago, bro. I remember like elementary school, they were coming to my fucking school and shit. We would
Elementary
have
school?
We would have those fucking the ribbons and shit. Like just say no. You know? Like just the fucking. There was like a dog or something like that. They would come. We had like a cop that would come to fucking school. Dog. In fourth grade, I'm pretty sure it was fucking fourth grade. In fourth grade, around there, third grade, we fucking get sent to this field trip, like this fucking bullshit field trip to like the local park and whatnot.
Mhm.
And then they got like these booths, right? And it's like a law enforcement thing. It's like the whole D.A.R.E. And some of it is cool. Like they got the cop cars, you know, they got the fucking Corvette cop car. And I was being a little kid, and I thought that was cool. But then they had like these tents, right? And so we would go in, we would line up, and it was like fucking like these like rows. And so one of them was like, "Oh, this is what we do to fools who like do drugs or whatever." And they had like the cell, and there was
I
some
don't like
fool.
where this is going.
There was some fool who was yeah. And so there was this fool who was in a cell, and he was there like in a jumpsuit and shit, like in the prisoner. He was right there like on the bed, like, man, you know, this some bullshit.
You know, they went to the community college and said, "Hey, we need some upcoming actors right now. This is your big break."
And so they basically prosecuted that fool right in front of us, and then they showed us like narcotics on the table and whatnot, and we got turns to fucking go and walk up there and shit. And so
Did they show you how they placed the drugs on them too? Or
no, I think they were just like in the little dime bags on the table. So whatever, I'm a little kid, you know, I don't know what the fuck drugs are, and I'm walking to the table, I'm looking at it, I look at Coke, what I think is Coke, and I forget what else they fucking had in there, but they had a bunch of dime bags, a bunch of fucking tubes or whatnot. And so the point is, I go back to my seat, and now I know where the fucking cop is like, oh, there's a fucking gram of Coke missing. Who the fuck took the gram of Coke? and so everyone was like, what the fuck, gram of Coke? What the fuck is this guy talking about? Yeah, like we don't know.
Coke, yeah.
Bro, we're in the fourth grade. I don't know how old you are in the fourth grade, but we're fucking young, dog.
Yeah.
And so we're all wondering what the fuck is going on, and we're here like, damn, someone really took a gram of Coke. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I don't even know how you get high with Coke, you know. And so
You're like, I don't even know what a gram is.
yeah. And so one of the teachers or whatever is like, oh, Officer Williams or whatever the fuck the officer's name is. He's like, I think I saw this kid put something in his pocket, and then so sure enough, the cop goes in there. He's like, let me empty your pockets, and that fool whips out like the fucking Coke or whatever the drug with that was.
You think they had real Coke on display?
I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe I don't think so.
They really got mad at that kid for taking baking powder and shit.
Oh, I think it was fake Coke, but here's the thing though, like the whole thing was fake. Like the
kid taking it and all that?
Yeah. So
okay.
so then like whatever, like the cops take the kid, and then so they're all like, all right, all you fools go outside or whatever. Wait till we call you fools or whatever. And we're like, damn, you know, fucking Brian really took the fucking gram of Coke. Like, damn, what, you know,
just said no.
Yeah. And then so then we go to the next tent, and then that's when they have like the prosecutor, when they have the prison inmate and shit. And then that's when they had the homie Brian, and they had that fool in the fucking jumpsuit and shit, and they prosecuted that fool right there too.
Damn.
And then that's when I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Like they're fucking prosecuting like this fool right here in front of us. They got this makeshift shell and they got some inmate in there. Like, why isn't this fool in prison? Like, why did you fools bring him here? You know,
Yeah.
like that fool can easily break out of that shit. That fool look like a bear in a cage. And so the point is, the whole thing was fake and shit to fucking scare us and shit. And it's like, see, kids, like that could be you, and they'd be like, bro, I'm not dumb enough to take that fucking gram of coke right in front of the cop, you know. And so
Where's Brian now?
I don't know where that fool is, but
Did
yeah,
he get scared straight?
no, he was in on it too. He was in on it too.
No, I know, but like his little mock experience did it show him that damn, this is
Nah,
Probably
I'm
what-
sure that was fucking getting
that
high
fool's
right
probably
now.
getting high right
I'm
now.
sure that was getting
Fool
high
probably
right
has
now.
fucking meth going on.
And so yeah, it was just a way to traumatize us into not doing
Damn.
drugs, you know, and being afraid of the fucking
Damn.
being prosecuted
That's
and shit.
crazy. Yeah, damn, when the fuck did that happen? I think I was in 5th grade. You know, okay. Do you think it matters when they introduce that D.A.R.E program if they're even still doing that? Like, do you think it says a lot more about the community if they have them coming into kids that are in 5th grade or coming into like kids that are barely like 7th, 8th grade? Because I feel like why are they being taught this at 5th grade? Like, are they gonna get exposed to this shit right away in middle school? Maybe that's what I'm assuming. Because what, like maybe most kids probably try it at 13th, 8th grade.
Yeah, but I'm sure they're exposed to that earlier in life, especially if they have a family member that.
Which one did you learn first? A gram of coke or like how a dick enters a vagina?
What?
Yeah, like did you have sex ed in school?
Oh, yeah, I did have sex
Yeah.
ed in school,
So
but
which
but
one
I
did
had
you-
sex ed like in 8th grade, and it was only for like one semester, like
Yeah.
half of the semester. Or
You
whatever.
kids are too horny. They didn't get you guys all worked up.
Everyone was already pregnant. They were like, "Why the
Yeah.
fuck we in here anyway?
Yeah,
It's too late."
But that's why, like, which one did they try to teach us first? I think they taught us D.A.R.E
They
first.
taught us there first.
I think
yeah.
later they taught us sex ed, which is
Yeah.
kind of weird.
But I think the D.A.R.E one is good because like like fucking I had a homie named Henry and his dad would beat his ass every fucking Friday when he would come home drunk. So you know what I mean, they had a D.A.R.E program that early because of Henry's dad and shit. You know what I mean?
Where they had it
Kids-
early so he can go home and get his ass kicked.
no, like fucking because like kids are exposed to drugs potentially at an early age. You know because like my like my brother drinks around his kids and shit, and that fool doesn't get fucked up or fucking get violent or anything like that. But you know what I mean, like they see him drink, so like they're exposed to it, even though he's not saying like, "Look at me fucking chug this beer."
Yeah.
You know? They're still exposed to it. First, it's like you're not fucking in front of your kids, or at least you know
Yeah.
people. At least you're not. At least you're not. At least I hope you're not fucking in front of your kids. You know,
Yeah, that's true. Have you ever walked in on somebody fucking?
bro. I don't think I've ever walked in on anybody fucking, but I remember I used to work for this dude in Hollywood I was talking about earlier,
yeah,
right?
Pre-show, yeah.
And so I was walking
Patreon
down.
exclusive, yeah.
This shit was on Cahuenga and fucking Melrose, right? It was on the corner of Cahuenga and Melrose, and I'm walking north on fucking Cahuenga Boulevard.
Sounds
and
very
shit.
hipster.
I'm walking on Cahuenga, and I'm just walking, bro, minding my business. It's like 8 p.m. or whatever.
Mhm.
And then so I walk past this fucking window, and I'm just walking, bro. And then for some reason, in the like something catches my corner of my eye, and my brain registers it as some fool getting head. And so like I turn around, I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And then, like I mind my own business, bro. I'm not nosy, you know. So I'm not fucking sticking my head.
You're not a pervert.
You
You're not
know.
trying to like watch him get his dick
Yeah.
sucked.
I just turned around and I kept walking. I was walking to my car and I was like, sick ass fool, whatever.
Mhm.
But then I was like, damn, did I really see that fool getting head? And then so I decided to be a nosy ass fool and I did want to go take a peep. And then sure enough, that fool's right there, fucking smashing some chick, fucking doggy style. And I just said, sick ass fool, and I just walked back to my car. And so I have never walked in on anybody, but I mean, those fools, those fools were like exhibitionists or something. They wanted to get caught. They fucking had the blinds wide open and shit. They had a fucking fat ass window. Like you're in Hollywood, bro. Like someone's gonna walk down that
Hollywood's
street
weird
eventually.
as fuck.
Yeah.
Hollywood is very weird. I'm not a fan of all the hipsters that are in Hollywood. I'm not a fan of how much LA's become hipster central. I'm genuinely not a fan. Shit like that Hollywood was already weird to begin with. Adding hipsters to the mix just didn't fucking help. And I don't think I've ever walked into somebody myself, but I think I've only seen cars like doing the bouncing and the GTA bouncing shit. I think that's the closest I've ever seen. Not that I went looking for, but it's kind of like, oh, like
Yeah.
obviously he's doing drugs in there. He's doing a gram of coke. He's getting some booty in his face.
Yeah.
Um, but anyway, but back to the D.A.R.E program. Um, I think it was funny how. Did you ever keep your promise to D.A.R.E? I didn't keep my promise to D.A.R.E.
I mean, obviously now we're over here smoking and drinking and shit.
I know, obviously that line didn't mean shit
What's
to
the
me.
dog's name? Does the
Wasn't it a
dog
line?
have a
Oh,
name?
something McGruff?
It's like Smokey the bear. Is there an equivalent to the dog?
I thought it was a lion. I remember the lion.
Is it a lion? I don't know. For some reason, I'm picturing a dog with a
Oh yeah,
hat.
it's a dog. It's a bloodhound dog.
Does that fool have a hat?
No, McGruff, the crime dog.
Then we all let that fool down. I
Nah,
let that fool down.
That fool should just quit because that shit's not working. Like, how many years has this fool been trying to steer kids away from drugs, and like 90% of these kids are just doing drugs no matter what.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about when was the first time I ever consumed drugs. I consumed alcohol as a little kid. Like
Same.
my dad would be like, sip this shit, and he thought
Same.
it was funny.
Yeah,
You
they
know,
always
so
think it's funny.
I had that, but I'm trying to think about willingly. I remember one time I don't know if I shared this shit, but fucking I had like this uncle. I don't know if he was my uncle. I think he was my uncle. So that fool was my uncle, but I just never called him my uncle. So, but anyways,
That fool didn't touch you and you
that-
were inappropriate,
nah,
right?
nah,
Okay.
that was over here working in construction at my house or whatever. We just moved in there and shit. I'm a little kid, and this was a heavy ass smoker and shit. And so that fool left a pack of fucking Marlboro, whatever the fuck they're called. And so I said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna fucking try this shit, see what it's all about."
Yeah.
And now I don't know how I am, bro. I'm a stupid ass little kid. I don't realize that it's cigarettes. I don't, like I don't
Yeah,
realize it's just fucking joy. I'm like, what the fuck is for sipping on and shit? I think it's I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going on. So whatever, I fucking take that shit. I light that shit up. I take a hit. That shit was fucking horrible, bro. I felt my lungs, dog. Like I felt like the shape of my lungs inside of my body instantly light up. Like it was like in WWE when when you fucking smack some food and then like you see the body on the screen, you just see like where you're getting fucked up.
Yeah.
I just saw my lungs red, dog, and then
Damn.
I just felt that shit. I started coughing. I fucking immediately put
Did it
it
feel
out.
out
Threw
of
it
body
away.
almost?
I didn't get high. I just felt it just fucking hurt.
Well, my family used to own a mini mart in downtown Long Beach. My tia used to smoke. She was a heavy smoker, but she never looked sick. She always looked healthy. I honestly don't even know what she looks like now because I haven't seen her like in a minute. But she used to always have her cigarettes, and she would obviously be the cashier in the store. Like she would operate like she owns it. She practically kind of owned it anyway. Whenever she was outside smoking her cigarettes, she would put them out, but she wouldn't like put them out. She would just set them to the side, and you could still see they're still lit. So obviously, me being a curious kid and not listening to the D.A.R.E.
Damn.
lion, I found out his name Darren the lion.
Darren the lion.
Darren the
So there's a
lion.
dog and a lion.
Yeah, there's a dog and the lion.
But so which one's the dare one?
Well, the D.A.R.E. is a lion.
Uh-huh.
The dog was just something else called
Some other
McGruff
fool?
the crime dog.
Oh.
But anyway, the funny thing about the D.A.R.E.
Yeah.
thing, while you were talking, I didn't want to like speak over you.
Yeah.
Oh, the first image I clicked, it was like an article about D.A.R.E. the program, and it said D.A.R.E. Oh my God, what did it say exactly? I want to read it for
The most unsuccessful program of all time.
pretty fucking close. That's really fucking close. Let me see what it says. D.A.R.E. the anti-drug problem that never actually worked. Anyway, yeah, Darren the Lion. Anyway, I obviously didn't listen to D.A.R.E. and I didn't listen to Darren. So I grabbed their cigarettes and I inhaled it. It just felt hot. And I
Dang.
felt really weird.
Yeah.
I felt really icky as a kid. I didn't know how to explain it. But I shit you not, even to this day, I remember very distinctly how that butt end of the fucking cigarette tastes.
Yeah,
And
for
I'm
sure.
like, wow, this just like, I can see where it's addictive because even just having that little thing there, I'm like, I kind of want to hit it again.
It just looks cool too. Like you
It
can
looks,
see-
it does look cool. You
Yeah.
can't tell me like, come on, bro. If somebody gave you life advice that fool's kicking it on the curb and that fool's just smoking a cigarette. Tell me, you're not gonna tell me deep down. You're not gonna think, damn, this guy kind of seems
You
kind of.
just look like you don't give a fuck.
He doesn't give a fuck,
especially now-
and he looks like he lived a long life. Like he has a lot of life wisdom to give you, and for
Yeah.
some reason, it's a cigarette.
There is something about a cigarette. It's like growing up. There was something about a cigarette that looked cool, but now seeing someone with a cigarette, I'm like, damn, dog. Like,
Yeah. How long until you're like fucking touching that hole in your throat?
yeah. So now it's like, damn. Now you see someone smoking a joint or a blunt, and you're like, damn, that fool looks sick as fuck.
Is that what you think?
Yeah, sick as fuck.
You think that?
Yeah.
Damn, I don't think that.
Well, what's the difference between smoking a cigarette? I mean, there's a lot of differences, right? But I
Yeah.
mean, aesthetically, like, visually it's pretty much the same thing.
I guess it depends on the whole image of the person that's smoking the blunt. At least, like, okay, if the person looks well put
That's
together,
true.
he smokes recreationally. He's been dabbling in it for a while. This dude looks like he came straight out of high school. This dude's a fucking loser. And he's a bum. And he needs to stop smoking.
That
He
same
needs to go back to the D.A.R.E program. That's what he needs to fucking do.
that same spot I was talking about that where I worked in Hollywood on Cahuenga and fucking Melrose. They fucking asked me to go get some shit from like the back of the fucking warehouse or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Like not even in the warehouse, but in back of the warehouse. And so whatever, like I'm walking through like the fucking little like tracks and shit. There's like fucking overgrown weeds everywhere. There's a bunch of mess everywhere. And then I turn the corner, bro. I go to the back, and there's some fucking vato right there just passed out on the floor and shit. Like it's like private property. Like there's like it's like offices and people live in them. You're not supposed to live in the offices and shit, but people are have like beds in there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So in the back of it, there's just some dude passed out right there, and that fool's got like that fool just passed out. Like it's like fucking in the middle of July, bro. It's like
Yeah.
80 degrees and shit. And that fool's just right there passed out. And I'm right there staring at that fool and shit. I'm like 21 years old.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, damn, bro. Like, is that gonna be me? You know, and I'm just staring at that fool. You know, like I don't know what the fuck weed is. You know, I'm barely getting into fucking smoking. You know,
That D.A.R.E
And
program was kicking in.
that fool was probably like on heroin and shit because that fool
Yeah.
was passed out. You know,
That fool was fucked up.
and well, yeah, like I was just staring at that fool and I was like, this fool really just wandered in here, like didn't give a fuck that it's like private property and just passed out right here. You know, like it was that fool just right there, like laying in the back of some fucking warehouse. You know, just like on
Yeah.
top of like an old snow sled that hasn't been used in years. You
Yeah.
know, like shit was just random. Dog. So yeah, I felt bad for I didn't wake him up. You know, I just fucking
Yeah, just let him crash.
I just
there.
went back and I was like, hey, there's some fucking homeless guy right there.
Oh, you ratted on him?
Nah, I was. Well, I mean, I didn't not necessarily for them to go kick him out, but I was like, there's some.
Just
random
let you
dude right
guys
there.
know. You're like, hey, FYI, there's some fucking druggie back there. That's funny. When I used to work at the animal shelter, we used to have a couple of druggies come in and want to look at the
Damn.
animals, and everyone would be up in arms, like ready to beat this fool's ass. This fool's like hopped up on shit, so you know that he's gonna be approaching the dogs all weird. He's gonna come up to the dogs like, "Hey, buddy," blah 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 blah, and this fool's fucking seeing demons and fucking aliens and shit, or I don't know what the fuck
Damn.
these fools are on, because these fools used to live. There used to be a colony of fools that lived under the bridge
Yeah.
that was right next to the animal shelter, and I'm telling you, they had like a whole ass government under there. They had their leader, they had the cabinet members, they
That
had
shit was like Us, the movie Us.
yeah, literally. I shit you not. They had that type of group of people that lived under the bridge.
They had like a homeless governor. Like, hey,
Yeah, they
I'm
had
the
a homeless governor,
I'm the
dog.
governor
That's
of
the best way I
homeless.
can put it. They had a homeless governor. So sometimes these random druggies will come in. They'll be ex-game bangers or they'll bang some shit that you never heard of. And these guys will come into the shelter, hopped up. Obviously, they'll go into the bathroom, probably get more high, and they'll
Yeah.
fucking start looking at the dogs. And then obviously everyone will be up in arms, ready to fucking beat his ass and ready to call the cops. And the cops are already on their way. They're en route. You know, ETA fucking 5 minutes or whatever. And I always felt bad because I always thought like, bro, he's fucking tripping the fuck out. The last thing we
Yeah.
need to do is fucking start screaming at him.
Yeah.
Then the dogs are gonna start barking.
The last thing
and
you
fucking
need is to point a
cops
gun
just
at
pull
that
up.
fool. Yeah.
Huh?
The last thing you need is someone to point a gun at that fool.
Exactly. Like, I don't know. I always felt like that type of shit was fucked up because
Yeah.
these guys are just high as fuck. Just let them get high.
Yeah.
Make sure they don't do anything stupid, sure. But the last thing we need to do is fucking walk around asking, what are you doing here? We're carrying a fucking bat with us. Like, we don't need to do that. You know, they got to the extreme. But I always thought that shit was weird when it came to druggies
Yeah.
or junkies. I always thought, like, just let them do their thing. It's going to wear off. Just let them, you know.
It's pretty crazy, like now how like open it is. You know, like
To what? Do
here,
drugs?
here in LA. Like not just drugs, but I mean like hard drugs and shit. You know, like teen druggies in the street doing drugs.
They clearly didn't pass the D.A.R.E program. They didn't get their fill certificate.
Yeah, there definitely needs to be a fucking a withdrawal and a fucking rethinking of the D.A.R.E program and shit. I want to paint a scenario for you. Fucking a couple days ago, there was like that underwater volcano that fucking exploded off the coast of the island of Tonga. I think that's how you say it. And there's a tsunami warning until today.
Oh, yeah.
You know, until we're recording this on a Tuesday. So you know, clearly, if there was something good that was gonna happen, we would have gotten the alert by now to get the fuck out of here. But let's just say we get it right now in the studio. What's your first move? Like, let's just
My
say,
first move?
just pretend I'm not here or whatever. You get me? Like, I'm not. You know, what would we do?
Damn, I think it's just to grab my animals and just fucking dip.
Or would you dip too?
I think my first instinct is just to go check on my family, and they don't live too far from me. So just be like, hey, you guys okay? Cool. All right, I have to go off. And they're like, oh, we have to stay together. And be like, no, this is the part of the movie where I venture off into my own and I go fucking find land in some other country and shit.
You wouldn't tell them like, hey, meet me in like
No,
Ontario or
what the
something like
fuck?
that.
No, no, I don't mean it like that, but I think it's just the way. I think it's the fact that ever since I moved out, I genuinely feel like I'm myself, like on my own nest, on my own house, on my own everything.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I don't know. The best way I could put it is like, imagine you have your own home, and a natural disaster happens. And you have neighbors. Like you're probably, and you like your neighbors. You're probably gonna check on them, but you're not gonna be like, oh, come with us. I don't
Not
think
me,
you
fuck
would.
my
You're gonna be
neighbors.
like, hey, bro, go over there to high ground. You're gonna be safe. I'm gonna go this way. You know. That's how I feel with my family. It's like not that I want anything bad to happen, obviously, but it's like, bro, like I've been raised enough to take care of myself, and I have to take care of these animals as their leader and their dad or whatever the fuck you want to call it. So
Yeah.
I feel like, look, you guys take care of your family. I'm gonna take care of my family, and then that's it. That's all it is. So I feel like I'm gonna just grab them. I thought about this literally the other day. I literally told my girl, "Hey, we should get some backpacks for the cats. We should get
Cats.
those little backpacks where they have the dome so they can see out.
Yeah.
And then I'll get two, one for each cat, and then I'll have one in the front, one in the back. I'll have Dutch with me on the side. That fool knows to just run with me, stay with me and shit.
Yeah.
And that fool will just we'll just be off on our adventure. I feel like it's gonna happen like World War Z.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm just like, hey,
World War Z would be a scary fucking scenario because
Fuck yeah,
the
that
zombies are smart and like there's that scene where they fucking stack on
build
top of
themselves
each
into
other.
a tower.
Yeah, that's fucking like how the fuck you survive that if you're not fucking.
We talked
Area
about this on
51
an old
and shit.
episode, so about what we would do for the zombie apocalypse. But I guess to touch back on the tsunami, I thought about it. And I thought about this when we got the warning. And I thought I'm just gonna have to grab them, and then we're just gonna have to start looking for high ground, and that's it. Like, if we fucking die, we die. What do you want me to do? I can't stop the tsunami, you know.
The studio's kind of high, like it's in a
Kind of, but if it
it's on a
starts,
hill.
if it easily starts hitting the street, I'm like, okay, it's just a matter of time before it fucking hits the studio.
Yeah, but like it's on the hill and like you were
It is
almost on the top of
but
the
that's
hill,
what I'm
too.
saying. Like, I'm gonna just start hitting high ground.
That's true. That's true. Real high ground is like right here.
Yeah, I just gotta go further up. Like,
Yeah.
this thing already sits on a hill, so it's definitely not at level. But if I start seeing the water easily consume the fucking streets
yeah.
below me, I'm like, oh,
You'll
fuck,
see
this is-
everything getting fucked up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's just a matter of time before this studio gets taken
Yeah.
up, and I just gotta go fucking dip.
Yeah.
But I thought about that shit. I have actually thought if it's time to fucking move out of California.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But at the same time, it's like, do I really want to go to all these other fucking states that everyone's going to? I don't want to go back to Arizona. I fucking hate it there.
Where would you move to?
Texas.
Texas?
I'd rather be with
Yeehaw!
Yes, I'd rather be with Republicans than fucking. I mean, I think both states are Republican, but I'd rather be with the Texans.
With Texans?
Yeah. I'd rather be with the Texans, or I'll tell my girl, hey, we got to make a bold move, and we're going to go all the way up to fucking Washington or Wyoming. Probably not Washington because they're still next to a big-ass body of water, but we'll probably have to look somewhere in between that. I don't know if they get tornadoes or anything. I'm assuming, because I think that's what the Midwest gets, right? Anything that's not close to the coast or doesn't get earthquakes, they get fucking, like, tornadoes, or they get, like, these crazy-ass storms and shit. I don't fucking know, man.
I feel like that should be crazy, like moving to a place like Wyoming.
I feel like it's just probably
racist
boring
there.
as fuck.
You don't feel like people are just racist there?
I don't give a fuck if
Or
they're
like
racist.
Tennessee?
You could call me a beaner if they want. I don't give a fuck.
Or what's another racist?
Does racism bother you like that?
What do you mean? Yeah, it bothers me.
Really?
To the point where I'm gonna get down, maybe not. But I mean, I clearly don't want someone being racist to somebody else.
I don't know if I want to say I hit a point, but it's just the more shit I've been seeing ever since. I mean, like, we're not gonna get too deep into the politics side of things, but ever since Trump came into office, and you have the crazy people saying, "Go back, build the wall, whatever the fuck." Honestly, to me, it's like I really don't give a fuck anymore. I really could care less if some white person said, "Go back to Mexico." I'm like, bro, shut up. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That's
Yeah.
all it is to me.
If someone comes up to me and tells me a bunch of racist shit, like I'm not gonna like say anything, or I mean, I'll probably will say something, but I'm not gonna get down, or I'm not gonna record them, and
Exactly.
and,
Like, that's what I'm
put
saying.
it on
Like, to me,
Instagram
it's
and
just
such like
shit
that.
talking at this point. We're just
Yeah.
talking shit to each other.
Yeah,
If he
but,
gets in my face, that's one thing. But
yeah,
if he's just, oh, you fucking dirty beaner or some shit, I'm like, all right, bitch. Like, what do you want me to do, you know?
yeah.
Like I'm not gonna. Like, I don't know. To me, it's like I know some people. It's a sensitive subject, but I think the older I'm getting, I'm more like, bro, I live in Wyoming. I expect this shit. I expect racism.
That's just like that fucking post I sent you where it was like some veteran that shit was like be kind, and then in the bottom of his bio it just said stop foreigners or something like
Oh
that.
yeah,
Or kick out
yeah,
all foreigners.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So all I hear is fucking hypocritical dumbasses. I'm just whatever, bro. Go do you. You tend to your cows. I'll tend to my fucking farm. That's it. That's all it is.
It would be cool like moving to another state like that because like we live in besides like the whole speculation of racism and shit. The cool side would be like there's literally nobody there, you know,
Exactly.
or the population is completely small.
Exactly. I think it's safe to say you and me have both lived in a very city urban life.
Yeah,
So to us, the idea of just having your own privacy, your own land,
yeah, for sure.
your own part of the earth, is very appealing.
Yeah,
You know, especially because it costs an arm and a leg and maybe your soul to get a house in fucking California or
yeah.
Southern California at that. So to go somewhere all the way up north and then just fucking get something better than what you would get here for way cheaper is like, well, why the fuck not?
I'll be on Instagram and I'll see these fucking like reels of fucking houses in Texas for
Hey,
like
me
three
too.
hundred thousand and
The
shit.
algorithm's trying to give
And
me
I'm
ads
like,
for
Dick,
houses. Yeah.
like, what are you telling me? This is 300. Like the current one now, it's worth less than the current one that I'm currently living at. And I'm like, Dick, like this shit's like 5 times nicer or whatever, 5 times the size. Like, what the fuck am I doing here in California?
Yeah.
You know, so
Do you don't think Texas is gonna turn to the new California? I think it is. I think they're on the road. I think they're gonna get overrun by Californians and they're gonna turn into like some Texas, not 2.0, but they're gonna turn into this fucked up version where they're gonna be very torn. I think so, just because of, like I said, just because of all Californians want to go move to Texas. And I don't think this is because of Joe Rogan. I think this was happening before that, and then Joe Rogan going there just added more to it now.
I hope there's a new state that becomes a new California because I'm tired of everyone moving here. You know, like I don't want to sound like a fucking xenophobic, you know, fool that wants, you know, like, hey, get the fuck out of here, fools here first. You
But
know,
do you think it's xenophobic because I'm assuming you? Okay, I don't want people
There's-
coming to California
it's not
either.
that I don't want you who's coming to California or to LA specifically. It's just that right now there's a fuck ton of people here. Like it's full. It's been full for like the past fucking 10 years.
That's what I was gonna say. It's not that I want. It's not that. It has nothing to do with the race of the people that are coming here, because I know that's been an argument that, oh, we don't want Midwestern white people coming here and ruining our diverse area. I don't even think it's that.
It's
It's
not
just the
even
fact
that.
that our property is too fucking expensive now.
Not like there's just too many people here, and we don't want more people. Like it's just
Yeah,
too many people to
it's
handle.
overpopulated, and I don't get. If you want to be an actor, you want to move to LA. Cool, dog. You're chasing your dream. I salute you for that. The only issue that comes apparent with is that too many people come here, and then it just fucks everything else up for us. Because then these people want to stay here, so they're willing to pay whatever the price is, and then it forces the natives to fucking have to pay even more now, to someone they've been at their whole life. You know.
Yeah.
That's my only issue with it, is that why the fuck do I gotta fucking pay almost $1 million for a fucking bitch ass little house, and I can take $1 million to Texas, I can get fucking 7 bedrooms and shit, or I can take it to Wyoming, I get like 12 fucking bedrooms and shit, and fucking like 10 miles of fucking land because ain't nothing fucking up there.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, not to not to discredit Wyoming or North Dakota or any of those fucking countries, any of those fucking states up there, but it just sucks seeing how much shit is getting affected by overpopulation in fucking LA and California.
Would you have some crazy shit in your house, like a movie theater?
Fuck yeah!
Like-
Are you kidding me? Not in LA, but
Yeah.
yeah, if I had a house somewhere else, I would.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah! You kidding me? I asked my girl yesterday, like, hey, do you think it's time to leave?
Like you would have specifically a movie theater?
Like a theater room,
That'd be cool.
like you know, a couple 2 or 3 rows of fucking seats. Probably, I'm never gonna use them.
Yeah, I don't think I would
I'm not
use
gonna
it
want
either.
people at my house, to be honest. Just because I don't want fools to
There's
come
only, like,
over
one
unannounced
seat.
and say, "Hey, let's watch a movie." Be like,
Huh.
bitch, what'd you bring? Nothing. Fuck out of here.
Hitting you up for all the movies all of a sudden.
Exactly. Like all of a sudden, this fool wants to know how I'm doing in life and shit. But yeah, no. Like I already thought about it. I would love to buy a house in a different state.
Yeah.
The only issue is that in order to keep this podcast, if we want to stay native to LA, it has to be here in LA. Like, do you want to go live in Texas? Low key, I don't really want to. I just want to go afford property. I just want affordable property.
Yeah, if I could stay in California, that'd be great.
That's like the first option is to stay home.
Yeah, but the way things are looking, yeah, it's just doesn't. I'm not convinced. Basically, pretty much. I'm
Hmm.
not convinced to pay for a fucking 1.5 million house and it's just like one bedroom, one bath.
Huh. Shit doesn't even have a
And
yard and shit.
yeah,
You have
like
to
fuck.
share the fucking yard.
Yeah, like fuck that shit. I'm not. And then I see the rules about fucking a $300,000 home in Texas and shit with like
Yeah.
fucking two baths and shit. And there's one outside
Two
with like
baths,
a gym
fucking
and
20
shit.
acres of fucking grass and
Yeah,
shit. And you're like, why the fuck am I paying
exactly.
3 times the amount?
You know, like I'm willing to deal with a little bit of racism, but that means I fucking get to
Exactly.
live in
Like,
this
I'd rather
house.
trade off racism for fucking property. What the fuck? Your dumbass isn't gonna want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sorry, but like, as much as the city life is cool, I personally feel like I've just out. I feel like it's done for me. Like, who gives a fuck about the
Yeah.
city? I like Disneyland. I like Universal. I like all the cool attractions. But bro, not if I have to come back to a fucking house that's too small and not like fucking congested as city. You know?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Then like, I'll just vacation there whatever weekend I feel like going, and that's it.
You ever seen like the fucking like music labels have this whole big thing about like not downloading illegal fucking music and shit, you know, or like
Who?
illegally downloading it, like music labels and shit, or like how like oh please do not pirate movies and shit. Have you ever seen that South Park skit where it's like oh you know like fucking 5 million people illegally downloaded my fucking song, like now I don't have enough money to fucking buy my new yacht, you know, like I'm
Oh.
so depressed, you know, or
I
whatever.
don't think I've seen the skit, but it sounds pretty on par. It sounds pretty on spot.
You think you'd have any fucking like crazy shit like that?
What do you mean?
Like something at your house? Like I know fucking I know like Snoop Dogg has a whole basketball court in his house and shit. Or like Drake has a court in his house.
I don't play basketball enough to fucking justify that. I think the biggest thing I feel like I'm pretty. I generally feel not to be even pretentious or be those guys that try to act different. I generally don't feel like I'm that extravagant. I feel I'm pretty simple.
Mhm.
So I just my biggest thing is enough bedrooms where one can be an office studio. One I have a lot of yard space for that pet for my animals so they can like go do their thing and go enjoy the sun and go enjoy out, being outdoors and shit.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I don't even think I would want a 2-story house. I think I would want a big ass 1-story house.
I mean, why not 2 story?
My thought is because I'm always gonna want a dog in my life. When that fool's hips are going out, his
Oh
legs are going out,
shit.
I don't want this fool
R.I.P.
struggling to go up the stairs. I don't want to feel like he has to stay by himself downstairs and I'm living upstairs in the room. I'm like,
Yeah.
nah, like, you're gonna live your life with us. That's what I personally feel like.
Yeah.
Plus, like having 2 stairs, it just sounds like a lot of work.
Just get that for that little chair, you know, that you fucking go on.
That slides up the rail and shit.
Yeah, yeah. Pretty
Fucking have
much.
this fool die halfway up the fucking stairs or what?
What's that fucking movie? Like Richie Rich or something like that? That fool has a McDonald's inside of his house. Like that fool lives in a mansion. That fool got a whole ass
I
McDonald's.
don't know, everything that fool can have, that fool put at McDonald's. One
That
of the
sounds-
most unhealthy shits that fool could fucking ask for that fool put at McDonald's.
That shit sounds sick. Like imagine you had a fucking In and Out at your house. Like hey, let me get a fucking whatever.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. We're different, bro.
You imagine? I wish. I honestly, this is what I'm gonna do. I wish I have a fucking sick ass farm and I'm gonna have a 7-Eleven on that shit.
Who's
So I
gonna
can-
take care of it?
So I can just, I don't know, some food. Just so I can walk in and get a kombucha or some shit, get some chips.
What are you gonna do with that fool says, hey, we have to manage inventory today?
Well, I don't. It's a 7-Eleven thing. They'll figure it out.
So you just want to pay to have a 7-Eleven put on the property and that's it?
Pretty much, you know.
But
like,
you have nothing to do with the business. You have nothing to do with any of that.
like I'll probably help it out. You know, I'll probably be like, all right, like I get whatever. That's on my property. I get 50% or whatever the fuck. You know, and then like other foods will
It's
get
a very strange 7-Eleven, G.
other foods will fucking come in and buy shit there, but it'd be cool. Like I have a 7-Eleven right there in my
Damn,
crib.
I don't know about that, G.
It wouldn't be inside my crib, but I mean it'd be like in the vicinity of my house.
I just wouldn't want something like that close to my house because random ass fools
7-Eleven?
coming at 3 a.m. to 7-Eleven. You ever been to 7-Eleven at 2 a.m., 3 a.m.?
Nah, it should
Weird people
Okay,
outside.
I would have like a special key. Like, all right,
Hey, you sound like a real capitalist. G. I think the most expensive thing, the most crazy thing I want is just a lot of yard space. I want I want a fucking pool. I like to swim. On my fucking yard space, and I want an actual separate location for a gym on my property.
hell yeah, for sure.
I don't want a gym that's my garage. I want to have a garage that's specifically for my cars, and where I can wash my car in there. I can do my oil change. I can do anything I need to do in my car garage, and then I have a fucking separate area on my property that's just a studio, and then I have a third separate area that's just the gym.
Yeah, for
You know,
sure.
that's what I feel like. Like I don't know if you remember the old house you and George came to.
Uh-huh.
That shit was, bro. If this shit, if Spotify gave us a deal right now for this podcast, and we take it, and they give us enough money where we're each happy, very happy, my first goal will be to go back and buy that house
Oh yeah.
because it's 2 stories, but I'll find a way to make it work. Um, it's because of the backyard. The backyard was too fucking good. It had a pool. It had yard space.
Fucking Tifty dog.
It had a garage. The garage was structured so well that it was separate and it created a whole giant separate studio office.
Sick.
And to me, I'm like, dude, that's where the podcast will be. I will have my garage in there. I could probably put the heavy bag in there, whatever. And then I'll fucking still have my yard and I'll still have my pool. Like that shit to me was too perfect. As
Sounds like
simple
a
as
fuck.
it was, that was too perfect and I want to go back. That's what I would want, but if I can get it as bigger property in Texas, fuck it, why not? I'll deal with the racism, fuck it.
I would definitely want a gym at my house. Like I love going to the gym and I love working out, but sometimes I'm like, fuck.
But do you like dealing with the people?
I'm like, fuck. I gotta go to the gym. Yeah, and I gotta deal with these dirty
Exactly.
motherfuckers. I'm tired of smelling other people's shit.
Exactly.
In the fucking locker
Exactly.
room.
You're tired of being told you're a pervert because bitches are out squatting in front of you.
That will be the downside of not going to a public gym.
Oh,
Like you
you
like
fucking
not,
pervert.
not just the fucking attractive woman, but the camaraderie of being at a gym, you know, and just being like, "What's up, bro?" You know, like.
You like the whole hustle and bustle of the gym?
Hell yeah, it's just cool.
Really?
Yeah, I like making friends at
Fuck,
the
man,
gym.
I fucking hated it.
When I first got introduced into weightlifting, when I first started like doing this shit pretty consistently, I took a 7 a.m. weightlifting class in college, and so I had like this fucking like 50-year-old, 60-year-old fucking weightlifting coach and shit. And that fool didn't give a fuck if you fucking hurt your shoulder or something like that. That fool was like, I'm just here to collect the check, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And so like he'd say like, all right, no headphones, no earphones. Like that fool was old school, like just listen to the radio or whatever. And that fool would put, I don't know what radio station it is, but it'd be like the power of love and shit. It'd be like some like 70s shit, you know, 80s shit when that fool was in high school. And then there was some fool who
Fucking
was
loser.
yeah, there was some fool who was like not even fucking like not even enrolled in the class, and that fool would come up and like work out with us and shit. And he was like his buddy and shit. And that fool was like 50 as well. It's like, you're telling me this was 50 years old and that fool don't got other shit to do at this time, you know? And
Yeah.
that fool would show up with like his PE shirt from like class of '89 and shit. I'd be like, bro, you
Damn.
still got that shit, like,
Oh.
you know? So this is the type of this is the
Gotcha.
type of guy this guy was,
Yeah.
you know? And then I remember one time like the fucking the school's like, one of the football players walked in and he's like, "Oh my God, it's Kenny!" You know, like Kenny, like the other day in the big game when you threw that fucking touchdown. Like, oh my God, you know, he's right there hyping him up and shit. And he reminded me of Uncle Rico from fucking
Oh, Napoleon?
from Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was an Uncle Rico character, but like in his fucking 60s and shit.
Fucking loser.
And so like, yeah, that fool was a loser, but through his like his philosophy and like fucking like being in the school's gym at 7 in the morning and fucking hearing like these like 1970s bangers and shit,
Mm-hmm.
it honestly transported me to that timeline, to that time zone, time frame, whatever the fuck you want to call it, time period, where you know the gym really was like camaraderie and shit, like, and foods like earphones and headphones and things like that were very limited because the technology wasn't around at the time.
Yeah. Um.
Even though now I'm completely opposite, you know, I still have
Yeah, I was
AirPods
gonna say
on
you
and
don't go to
everything.
the gym without earphones and headphones, right?
I got the AirPods on, I got the hat on, you know, I got the fucking.
You're clocked in, locked
I got
in.
yeah, I got the fucking kind of whoop ass open and shit.
There you go.
Yeah, pretty much zoned in.
There you go. Yeah, I'm sorry. I hate the fucking gym camaraderie. I fucking hate having to wait for a machine. I hate having to fucking walk around. Sometimes I mean, it was my fault, but I hate having to walk around because the machine I was originally going to use is taken. I'm like, fuck, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? Like, do I gotta really wait, or am I gonna just go do a different workout and shit?
Yeah.
But, um, but yeah, I'd rather just have the home gym. I mean,
Yeah,
why
for
not
sure.
just walk to my gym instead of fucking having to get my ass up, get dressed, drive, and then fucking make sure I'm still like focused to go into the gym.
Yeah, for sure.
That's how I feel, but whatever. Plus, like, if you have a swimming pool and you have your gym, like, you
It
can do
saves a
some
lot of
fucking.
time too.
Huh?
It saves a lot of time too.
Exactly, it's a time saver.
Like, it's just right there in your backyard.
Exactly, you can style it however you want. You could be a bootlicker and have the American flag up there if you want. You can have heavy bags hanging everywhere. It's like beautiful shit. That's why I want my own. But other than that, fuck the gym camaraderie. I was gonna say, would you be open to going to Planet Fitness?
Nah, I don't think I'll ever go to Planet Fitness ever again.
Oh, you've been there before.
Yeah, I never had a membership, but I had a cousin who had a membership there, and that fool was sick as fool, and he'd take me sometimes. Yeah, that fool would get mad at me because I would wear Nike shoes with Under Armour socks.
I would get mad at you too.
But I mean, I was like fresh out of high school. I had no drip, no money,
Okay.
you know. So now I'm the fool's
Now
calling.
you know better.
Now I'm the fool's calling fools out.
You were getting called out to calling them out. I love it. That's character progression. Um, but yeah, man. The whole living out of California, what I want in a home, I feel like that's pretty simple shit. You know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want farm animals. Some fool told me you wouldn't want to farm
I
animals
would
if
on
you.
farm animals.
Oh, that was you, huh?
Yeah.
Nah, fuck
I
no.
wouldn't. I wouldn't like have a fucking pig, raise that fool, and then kill that fool and eat that fool. I feel like that's cold blooded. You know. If
So why do you, what farm animals do you want?
I would have a chicken.
You're not gonna kill a chicken at some point.
I probably wouldn't. I mean, maybe if that fool pisses me off.
That food looks delicious.
If that food looks delicious enough, maybe you know if I'm hungry enough.
That's funny.
But yeah, mainly for like the eggs and shit. Maybe have a cow, but I don't know. I'm saying this shit with like no reference point. You know, maybe cows are allowed to work. Maybe cows are fucking assholes and shit. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I definitely have like chickens. And that's probably it. That's farm. The only farm animal I would have chickens seems pretty easy enough.
Damn,
to take
man,
care
I
of.
don't know. Like, I think just working with animals and having animals, I'm like, dude, the last thing I want to do is fucking add more animals to this shit. Especially animals where I feel like they're gonna require more shit. I gotta get them feed. Then I gotta make sure they have hay. I gotta make sure that bitch is clean all the time. These motherfuckers are dropping eggs everywhere. These motherfuckers smell. These motherfuckers are assholes. All this shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds like too much work, but I would definitely be open to hunting, and then trading shit with other people. Like if you have fucking milk for me, I'm like, hey bro, I'll give you some of this deer meat for that fucking milk. That's about it. You know, we'll go back to those times.
Well, what if you're the sick ass fool who like has a cow and shit and has? Like,
I'm never gonna have a cow, bro. I'd rather
Nah.
give the fucking meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of like, what is it like the work?
Fuck yes, the work.
Oh, alright.
Hell no. My shelter job, dog. We had to take care of roosters. There's times we had to take care of roosters, chickens, and goats, and
Damn.
pigs. Never again will I ever do that shit.
Yeah.
Never again will I ever do that shit.
Damn. Well,
Shit is gacho.
what about it was bad?
The shit everywhere, first of
I
all.
bet.
Shit. That I can't fucking stand it. The chickens run around all fucking crazy and shit, so I can't even get those motherfuckers to relax.
Yeah.
The pigs smell like fucking trash.
Pigs.
They smell like pigs. Like, it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
And then the goats, they were like super bad, but um, they're like they're big ass four legged animals. They're not the size of a dog. They're bigger than that. So I have to move these fools around, clean up their shit, put them back, and it's like, for what? Like, why do I want these animals here for? These fools don't do tricks. These fools don't do anything. The fuck do I want them here for? I'll eat them, but I won't fucking keep them.
Well, I mean, there's foods here in LA that have like chickens and shit. So
Yeah.
if foods can have chickens in LA, I'm pretty sure they're easy to take care of.
Oh, okay. So then the reason we would get chickens in the shelter is because fools wouldn't take care of them.
The chickens.
They just have them in the
Just for
backyard.
cockfights, huh? Dirty ass.
Probably cockfights and just because they thought it was cool to have a chicken.
Hey, fuck you! If you go to cockfights, dog.
They just brought chickens into their home. They're like, we don't know what to do with these chickens. We just thought this shit would be cool to have a chicken. And then fucking chicken gets out running around on the street in the city, and they're like, what the fuck is a chicken doing here?
Chickens probably get abused real bad, low key. They probably piss a lot of people off in the morning when they're fucking out there.
That's the rooster. The roosters
Oh,
are even
rooster.
bigger, and they're
Rooster.
fucking dicks. They're fucking. I've never met a nice rooster. I think they're assholes. The time that we had to take care of at the shelter, there's 3 of them. They were fucking bitch ass dudes.
Bet.
They were bitch ass fools. They tried to attack you if you got too close, which got annoying because the area they were in wasn't that big. So I'm like, Dick, I have no choice but to get next to you. I have to clean this. Why the fuck are you trying to attack me? And they'll try to run out. There's a couple times they ran out, and all the dogs are losing their shit because they're trying to get them. One time, some bitch ass dog I fucking hate to the core. I won't say her name. I fucking hate this dog, bro. I shit you not. I genuinely hate this dog with a fiery passion because she's such a piece of shit.
You really?
She's a piece of shit because she's so bad behaved. Some people are gonna say, "Oh, she just need to be trained." No. This bitch got out one day of her cage. I don't know how the fuck she did it. This bitch got out her cage, ran to the chickens, somehow got under the fence that was in the dirt, got in there and killed one of the chickens.
What the fuck?
I hate that bitch. That shit made me hate her even more. She was such a piece of shit. I don't give a fuck about working with animals and shit like that. If you have a piece of shit dog, you have a piece of shit dog. That's it. This fucking dog, if you took her out to give her yard time so she can go play and like let her be a dog and like let her enjoy her life a little bit, this bitch one time just started staring at me and she started slowly walking to a corner of the fence and I look, I'm like, don't you even fucking. I told her, I literally talked to her like a person. I was like, don't you fucking do this right now. And she starts going faster to the corner. I'm like, bro, you do it, I'm gonna fucking grab you. I'm gonna slam you right now.
What was she doing?
She hopped it in front of me.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you, bro, I couldn't make it up. We're right here, and she just keeps looking back at me, and I'm following her. I'm like, I'm watching you. Don't do this. I know what you're trying to do. Don't do it. And she just slowly starts heading to the corner. I'm like, bro, don't. I'm like this close to her. I'm like, don't. What are you doing? Stop it. And she keeps going. I'm like, you do it. I'm gonna fucking grab you right now. And she just looked at me and she just sprinted to the corner. She immediately tried to hop it. Half her body was up, bro. I fucking leaped as high as I can. I grabbed her in midair and I fucking brought her back down. I fucking hate that dog with it. I think she went to a shelter. No, she didn't go to a shelter. She went to some rescue group so they can like rehabilitate her so she doesn't do shit like that anymore. She got adopted 2 or 3 times and each person had to keep bringing her back because she kept doing shit like that. She kept hopping the fence. She kept fucking around in the house. She kept fucking doing stupid shit. And as much as I tried to be nice to her, I'm telling you, bro, she was just like a bad little kid. She was that little kid that you tell him, hey, don't play with that. She'll look at you, she'll grab it, and she'll fucking rip it.
Yeah.
She'll play with it. I'm like, bro.
I'll deck your kid if your kid does that shit in front of me.
Bro, how do you think
I'm
I
just
felt when the
kidding.
dog did that shit? I'm like, hey, don't play with your bucket. Stop spilling your bucket of water. And she'll grab the shit, she'll throw it. I'm like, bitch, you're trying me right now. But I'm sorry, like, I fucking can't. I don't I don't understand people that are like, oh, I love all animals. Bro, you clearly have not met piece of shit animals. Fuck that dog. Fuck having chickens. Fuck having roosters. Fuck having farm animals. Not down. Not down with that shit. Too much work. Way too much work. Especially if I'm not going to eat them, what the fuck do I want them for then?
What other animals would you have besides dogs and cats?
That's it.
Just only.
I don't want no fucking birds.
Yeah, I feel bad about having a bird in a cage.
Having a bird is weird.
Yeah.
Like, these motherfuckers are meant to be 20 feet up there. Where the fuck are they in here?
Yeah, for real.
And those fools shit weird. Like, those fools just drop, like, disgusting shit everywhere.
Same thing with fish. Like you just got them in a little ass tank.
Fish is boring.
Hell yeah.
What the fuck am I supposed to do? I just paid to bring this food into my house and I gotta feed him too?
Plus they're
I gotta
fucking
clean
dirty.
this tank?
Cleaning the tank is a lot of work.
Exactly. Like, this food doesn't do shit for me. This food doesn't lick me. This food doesn't show me love. Food just eats food and goes away and tells me to fuck off. The fuck do I want this food for then?
People probably doesn't even know you're alive.
Exactly. The food doesn't even know he's a fish. He's just fucking going through life.
Yeah.
The fuck do I want a fish for?
Yeah, for real.
I would just want to keep having cats and dogs. I wouldn't want a rabbit as much as like they're so cute and small, whatever. I don't know, bro. Those fools shit everywhere. Not down.
When my girlfriend's sister has a rabbit, and yeah, it's cool to kick it with for like 5 minutes, but yeah, it just shits and pisses a lot, and not
Yeah.
only that, but unannounced, so it'll
Exactly.
fucking shit on you, it'll fucking piss
Exactly.
on you. It's like, what the fuck, dick? Like, I don't
Exactly.
want
What the fuck do I want an untrained fucking animal for,
Yeah.
basically? I'm sorry if you guys have rabbits or whatever. I know some fools have snakes and lizards. That's cool,
Yeah,
dog.
fuck that.
Not down.
Fuck that. Like the foods that have snakes, I just picture like myself waking up one day and like the snake is like halfway eating my mom and shit. You know? It's like, why the fuck would you want to introduce an animal like that into your home?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's some people that I know that said, "Oh, I have this type of gecko, I have this type of lizard, blah blah." Look, this is my thing. If I can't have a connection with the animal where I
Yeah.
can pet it and it can hang out with me
Or a
and do shit
fucking
like that.
tarantula? What the
Exactly.
fuck?
What the fuck is this guy doing in my
Or a
house?
scorpion? Like
Why?
Yeah.
Why? Why the fuck does he need to be in my house? There's literally no purpose for this fucking insect to be in my house.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Look, if you have tarantulas, you have scorpions, that's cool.
Just
Salute
being an
to you
asshole,
guys. But I just don't see any genuine purpose for them being in my fucking house. I need another beer. Hold on.
Or a snake or anything like that, really.
I don't fucking get it. The fuck do I need a snake for? Fucking come home one day and my fucking cats are fucking in that snake.
It's fucking crazy, like what people have found inside of snakes. Like people have found actual bodies and shit, like inside of the snake. There's been like fucking deers and shit. What do you think is the worst animal to be killed by? What do you think? I'm gonna say something that kills you slow and extremely painful, maybe like a crocodile. No, because they would probably gator roll you or some
Damn.
shit like that.
I would. I would say. I would say something. Definitely a shark. I would
Shark.
not want to die underwater. Not only do I want to be struggling to keep myself alive underwater, because I'm obviously not a fucking fish.
Yeah.
Last thing I want to do is fight a fucking shark. So I feel like being killed by a shark, being killed by a crocodile.
You
I
don't think
think
you'll be
being,
fast though? A
huh?
shark? You don't think the shark would kill you fast?
Nah. I think that fool's just gonna bite my leg, shake me, and leave me there to fucking drown.
Maybe, huh?
Yeah, that fool's just gonna take my right leg, and then that's it. Then I can't fucking I can't even swim away. Fucking dying.
And you didn't even see it coming. That's probably the scary part.
Yeah, I can't hear that fool coming. I'm fucking
Yeah.
underwater. Probably being killed by a crocodile. I think being killed by anything that could be in a body of water must suck ass.
What about like an anaconda? Those are the ones that fucking slowly squeeze you, right? Until you fucking pass out and shit. I think that's an anaconda. That sounds fucking scary because you're conscious about it. You know, like you're conscious that you know what's about to happen. You know, squeezing the fucking life out of you and shit.
Yeah, but are anacondas by bodies of water? Are they like in
I think
swamps and rivers and
I
shit?
think so. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Any of those predators that buy bodies of water, I don't fuck with.
Yeah, it's fucking scary.
Cause I always feel like at the end of the day, it's gonna come down to me trying to survive on water, and I have to fucking fight off the fucking predator.
Crocs are scary. Giant snakes are scary. Sharks. What else?
Insects and areas I don't know anything about.
Oh fuck! Like if you get bit by a little spider. Or something
Exactly.
Like that,
I'm like, I don't even know
fuck.
what the fuck just bit me. All I know is I'm
Yeah.
gonna fucking die in 20 minutes.
These are different from the ones that we had earlier. Yeah.
Same company.
Same kind of.
But what are we drinking right now? We're
Same.
drinking Stone Hazy IPA. Beautiful, 6.7%, an amazingly hazy IPA.
Shout out to fucking Stone for unofficially sponsoring the fucking.
Unofficially
podcast.
sponsoring me. I'm sorry, I'm not going back. Anyway, all right, G.
This shit looks
Salute.
like orange juice. Cheers. Wow.
Sheesh.
I'm
Fire.
at that buzz point where it just tastes like beer. You know what I mean? Like I'm
Damn,
just
bro.
sipping on it.
I'm gonna be honest. The past few times we've been doing this podcast, I have not been buzzed once.
Yeah, I'm a lightweight when it comes to beer. I'm not that much.
Oh,
of a drinker.
I've been a lightweight though. That's the crazy thing. I've been very light. Those past few times we've been drinking beers for this podcast. The times before that, I think the last time I got actually genuinely buzzed was probably the middle of November.
Damn.
Ever since then, every time we drink it now, I'm sober as fuck.
I'm going through it right now. I got the fucking bell in my mind.
You're struggling
I'm
right
over
now?
here struggling not to slur my words and shit.
Damn.
Yeah, I might fucking have to do the fucking field sobriety test fucking after this shit.
Down. I was gonna ask you. So we're not big fans of Drake, but I will give him this dub.
Drake.
Man poured fucking hot sauce in his condom. And
What kind of hot sauce? You think it was a Taco Bell hot sauce?
I thought it was
the
Tabasco.
Little was it Tabasco?
Tabasco's fire. I love Tabasco. A lot of Mexicans don't like Tabasco, and I don't know why.
I just feel like there's a different alternative to hot sauce. Like I get it, it's probably a cheap alternative, but like I just feel like what's that fucking fuck.
Hydrochloroquine?
No, that's that COVID shit. Hydrogen peroxide. I feel like hydrogen peroxide probably does the same trick of killing a fucking sperm or something like that.
I don't know. I
Or
never been in that
bleach.
type of situation.
Just fucking, I don't know.
Must be nice to want a bitch to fucking try to get pregnant by you.
But you and I both agree to this shit. Isn't it crazy how we're all talking about Drake fucking putting hot sauce inside of his condom instead of this bitch fucking going into the restroom, whipping this condom out of the
Yeah.
trash and shit, and then fucking trying to fucking turkey base herself with
Yeah.
this fucking condom.
Yeah, I don't understand how that's not the fucking conversation.
I feel like that's a form of like a rape or some shit. You know?
Yeah,
Like,
there has to be a fucking law about that. And if there isn't a
feels
law, this
illegal.
should be Aubrey's law. They should call it Aubrey's law,
law.
where a woman cannot force some form of pregnancy on her, especially through situations like that post fucking coitus.
Yeah, post nut.
Yeah, post coitus, post nut. Can't be doing
Post nut.
can't be doing shit like that.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like that's fucked up.
And the fact this bitch had the nerve to even try to sue him for putting Tabasco in the sperm.
And she's out here putting it public like if it's a normal thing to do.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Like, yeah, I definitely tried to impregnate myself, but who wouldn't? Like, bitch, fuck you. The fuck? Fucking loser. Fucking dork.
That bitch is a psycho. Like, easy as that. Or just how easy scam to the top.
She's an Instagram model, so that should like say a lot about her.
She's a scammer
Yeah, she's a
Yeah.
scammer. She's a lowlife. She has no she has nothing going for her. Okay, how do you feel about Instagram models? Do you feel like they're a legitimate thing, or do you feel like it's all bullshit? I personally feel like it is all bullshit.
I mean, there's some like Instagram models out there that are like really fucking fit. You
No, no,
know?
okay, no, hold on. Let me rephrase this.
The ones that get
Do you
are
think it's a
models.
legitimate career?
I mean, it makes money, dog. Fuck it.
Do you think it's legitimate though? Do you feel like it's legitimate?
Well, what validates it as legitimate? Like, what do you think?
What does it
gets you
add
there?
to society?
I mean, food's busting out here and there or something like that. You know, you get a visual. You get a visual eye candy, and your brain releases fucking what's that fucking chemical?
Look, I'll say this.
I'm getting fucking heated.
I'll say this. I'll say this right now. I have a lot more respect for a porn star than I will ever have for an Instagram model. Number one,
For
at
a
least
porn
a porn
star?
star is fucking doing something. At least she's sucking dick on camera.
But
The fuck's this bitch doing? Showing titties in a sports bra?
But don't
Fucking dweeb.
aren't porn stars
Show us the
screwed over,
titties,
though?
bitch.
I feel like porn stars get screwed over, especially the women.
I'm pretty sure they do. What fucking entertainment business doesn't get screwed over?
Well, I mean, if you're like an Instagram model and shit, and you're probably making more money not showing your tits versus some fucking porn star who is showing her tits.
But see, okay. That's where I think a lot of the problem is. It's that these horny ass dudes want to fucking give them all this money, and
The
they're
problem,
not.
okay,
Horny dudes
the-
are the problem. That's
the-
basically
the-
what we're trying to get at.
the root of the problem is definitely the horny foods, the simp foods, the foods that get no pussy.
Yeah.
The foods who are willing to pay for like a bitch's underwear that she wore for like 2 hours.
Yeah, like bro, that's
Yeah,
sad
man.
as fuck.
Like the other day on the D.A.R.E, they brought up some girl who fucking like farts in a jar and
Oh, I
shit.
heard about it.
And they fucking sell out and she sells it for like I don't know how much $1,000.
Yeah,
and
how
shit.
fucking horny are you when you settled for a jar of
Yeah,
fart?
like whoever you are, I hope you get decked in the face. Like, you honestly deserve it, you know, and I hope
Yeah.
it's me who gives it to you.
Yeah.
Because that's just fucking ridiculous. Like, how do you have that much money to fucking blow on the bitch? Like, bro, like all that time and effort you got into putting that money, like you could have put that time and effort to getting some bitches.
You basically you gave away hours of your life just for a jar of farts. Just let that resonate for a second. Hours of your life that you would not get back. And you spent it on a random bitch farting in a jar. How would
shit
that
is
not
crazy.
make you mad?
That shit is crazy.
I just
dog.
want to deck all these fools right now.
Yeah.
Sweet chin music, fucking RKO, everything. Each and every one of these. Any of you fools that see this and think that shit's justifiable, you're a fucking bitch. And you're fucking lame. You need to get some fucking pussy in your life.
Yeah, fools who do that shit, you need to get sent to the shadow realm ASAP. Because that shit's unacceptable.
Yeah, that shit, you're making all of us look bad. That shit is so fucking trash. I don't understand it. I don't get. Look, shout out to the bitch that's making money off these horny dudes.
Yeah.
But fucking, what the
But
fuck is wrong
as
with
a-
you horny ass
As a
dudes
bro,
doing shit like that?
Yeah, as a bro, I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Exactly. City boys are not up right now. We're fucking down by fucking 10 at the half. What the fuck? Granted,
Like, really, Dick? You didn't think about just jacking off? Like, you
Exactly,
fucking
bro.
into-
like, bro, it's
Just to buy a
fucking
jar of
Google.
fucking fart.
And fucking fart's probably not even in there. Wouldn't that be some Wouldn't that be some shit if she
Okay.
farted in the glass? She didn't even fart in that shit.
Okay, if you buy it,
You just pay $100 for an empty glass.
but if you buy it, do you fucking open it and smell it?
If you're not doing that, why did you buy it then?
Well, because if you smell it, like it's gone forever.
Then why are you buying it?
So you, like, okay, so like we can have the jar right here. That's probably what we need for the studio set right now.
I'm not buying no bitch's
We need-
fucking
we
jar.
Need a jar, cause like, okay, once you open it, it becomes a jar that had the fart in there. But if you don't open it, the fart is in there. You know what I mean? It's like you put the jar
I feel like this is
inside.
the
look-
argument that resellers have with sneakers. They're like, you're damned if you were, and then you're damned if you don't. You're damned if you open this jar, and then you're damned if you don't. Maybe that's where I'm seeing it, because in my head, I'm thinking of it the same thing as Jordans. Like, bro, I'm buying Jordans to wear them on my feet. I'm not buying them to fucking just collect dust, get yellow, and then fucking just sit there.
Is there really people that like to smell farts?
There's gotta be a fucking weird king for everything. There's gotta be a weird king.
I mean, there's like people who like to get shitted on, like literally shitted
Yeah.
on.
Wasn't there a news article going? Not news article. I'm sorry. Wasn't there news going around social media that Odell Beckham Jr. likes to get farted on? or pissed on her some weird shit.
Yeah, but I'm sure that's just some fool hating on that fool.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, like I'm pretty sure some fools are like, no, I genuinely like my girl pissing on my face. I'm not cool with that, boy. Okay, look, this is okay. This is my theory. This is my. You know what? I think I'm actually getting buzzed now. Finally, it's been a long time since I've been getting buzzed. This is my personal theory. I personally think, and I personally feel, that dudes that like that type of submissive stuff are genuinely dudes that aren't very confrontational and aren't very pumped with testosterone in terms of like fighting guys, in terms of being this alpha male. That's my personal theory. Because it sounds like it's a lot of these weird, these weird, weak guys that want girls to piss on them. Because I feel like as a man, like, I don't want no one pissing on me. What the fuck? You're going to catch a fucking fade right there on the spot.
Not even as a man, but just as a person. Like I don't want.
That's why, like, but if we're talking in the realms of men, I feel like as a man, you should have that type of self-respect where that shit can never be fly with you. If you get off on that, I mean, bro, you're probably the same type of dude that doesn't like to fight people. Maybe we're different. Maybe we're like, no, we're not scared to fight a guy. We're not scared to do any of that type of shit. We're not scared to be a man in the moment. So for me to submit myself to let a woman just piss on me is kind of, what the fuck? Why would I be okay with that?
Or fools who, I saw a video on Twitter of some fool who was just laying on the street and there was like some chicks fucking spitting that fool. That fool was
That's
fucking
weird.
smiling from ear to ear.
I heard, okay, I've also heard that the ideal why guys like it is not just because they're not alpha guys. It's because they want to be dominated because they dominate so many things in real life. They want something to dominate them, which I call fucking absolute bullshit on. How many fucking UFC boxers, wrestlers have you heard that want to be dominated like that? These guys are fighting and wrestling and being rough and like being these masculine guys, fucking doing all these crazy ass physical things with other athletes, and then they want to come home and get pissed on it like a little bitch.
Well, I mean, they are like dominatrix and shit, like women dominatrix.
Are you into that shit? I'm not into that shit. That shit's fucking weird. That shit is weird as fuck.
Well, what it like? What is it like? I'm not like if a bitch tells me to get on my knees, I'm not. That I don't. I'm not into that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, see, you're not even into a bitch telling you like, "Oh, here, eat my cooch and get on your knees." You're gonna be like, "What the fuck, bitch? Fuck you. Fight me right now."
Bitch, you get on my knees and suck this dick.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. There's different types of guys that just that shit would never sit well with them.
I mean, what are the other examples like? I don't know. I
I don't know either. But anyway, my point is that I still believe at the end of the day, these are guys that like to be dominated by women. And I don't think it has to do with, oh, well, they're so dominant in the field they work in, but I don't think any of that. I think they genuinely like to feel powerless.
Here's the thing, though. If you're into dominatrix, whatever, like that's you, and I see no problem with that. However, if you're this fucking simp who's willing to pay like $100,000 for this bitch's fart, I see a clearer problem with that.
Yeah, I see a big problem with that.
And at least the fool who's into the dominatrix shit, even though the one being dominated, at least that fool's getting some pussy.
You don't think they're both getting pussy?
Well, the fool
Oh, the fool that's just living off farts?
the fool who's just buying farts, that fool's not getting no
Oh,
pussy.
yeah, that fool's a fucking dork.
Yeah, you feel me? So at least the fool's getting dominated, getting some pussy.
What if they don't get pussy, though?
At least they're having.
Have you ever met someone that have you ever met a dude that likes that?
who likes to like fucking
Like that
be
dominatrix
dominated?
shit? I've never met anyone like it. Or at least none of the homies that I know fucking have told me that they like that.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a homie to tell me that they like that. But at least it's like in physical contact. You get me? At least it was like
True.
a fucking something to agree
At
on.
least like they're there in the moment, you know.
Yeah, you didn't just fucking pay for some.
Yeah,
bitch's
you didn't
fart.
pay for some fucking $2 jar that you bought for $100 on fucking.
Like you didn't get scammed. Is
Yeah,
what I'm trying to
exactly.
say.
Okay, I could see that. Look, we're not trying to kink shame at the same time, but I think it's just the perspectives that we are as guys. To us, it's always gonna look wrong. It's gonna look weird,
Yeah.
you know. And like I said, I don't know. Maybe it's just like at the end of the day, I feel like guys shouldn't be dominated. I feel like that's very strange. Like I'm not trying to kink shame, but maybe it's also the way that we are raised as guys is like you got to be able to do this, you got to be able to do that. And to hear that fucking Frank over here fucking got dominated by his fucking wife is like, what the fuck, you fucking pussy? Why aren't you the one fucking telling that bitch to get on her knees and suck your dick? Why are you like letting her tell you in a leather suit to fucking submit?
But what if Tom Did you say Tom?
Frank.
What if Frank? What if Frank is like a fucking badass? What if Frank is Francis Ngannou?
How would you feel if Joe Rogan said one day on a podcast like, yeah, I let my fucking wife peg me.
Whatever, that's fucking Joe. If he likes to take it in the ass, let's take it in the ass.
That's
Or he likes or he loves his girl that much. Fuck it, whatever.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's this weird thing where it's like, look, it's like at the same time I understand it's the kinks, but at the same time it's like, what the fuck? That's the weird thing. It's like I understand this is what people get off on, but at the same time it's like, what the fuck? That's so. It still seems kind of foreign a little bit, despite the fact I know it's not.
Forward? That's what
Foreign.
Foreign.
The idea of a man submitting to a woman always seems foreign to me because I feel like as guys you're programmed to always think that I am the dominant
Yeah.
figure in this room. You know, like I am the fucking alpha. I am the fucking man. I am the one that is a tough guy in here.
What if that feels like non-binary or some shit like that?
Oh my god. Then do whatever the fuck you want, G. I was gonna actually ask you, what would you do if your girl told you one day, not that she was like trans or non-binary or anything like that, but what would you do? Oh no, I'm sorry, not your girl. 20 years down the line, you have a 17-year-old daughter, and she's like, "Oh, I'm famous on OnlyFans." Would you be okay with that? Like, would you honestly be okay with that?
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think as a dad I would be okay with that.
Especially if it's like out of the blue like that. If she just fucking told me like, yeah, I'm fucking.
I'm okay. This is also weird because I'm not a fucking dad, so I don't know. But for the dads out there that have a daughter that is becoming a very robust woman, a very, hourglass figure woman, and the typical woman that a lot of dudes are gonna be looking for, or they fucking crave. How do those guys feel? Like they're not blind; they can obviously see what their daughter turned into.
Like,
I'm not saying that they're a whore or anything like that, but it's like you obviously see like their daughter's growing titties and an ass, and they have the snatch waist. They have like the whole figure. How do they feel at the end of the day? They feel like
I'm sure
fuck,
they
man.
know, dog, because like some of the girls I've dated, I talk to their dads and I feel they give me like a look, and I give them a look like, I'm just here to smash that shit, dog. Like, you know what I'm here for.
Yeah.
You feel me? So,
And they're looking at you like,
like
I get it.
Like,
yeah.
yeah, you feel me? Like I was in your spot once. You get me?
Exactly. Like
And
it just came full circle.
yeah, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have that moment where I'm like, dig, this is
You have a daughter who
my daughter's boyfriend or whatever doing the same shit I was doing.
Yeah,
when I
he's
was
just
a
looking at
fucking
you like,
kid.
hey, I'm just here to smash your non-binary daughter.
And
you're
now
just
I'm over here not cool with it, but I was
Yeah.
in the same shit.
But then you're gonna remember back when you were in his spot. You're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
fuck, man. It's just a cycle that continues. This is why I can't have kids, because shit like that will bother me.
Yeah, that's
I will
true.
be that much of a hypocrite where that type of shit will bother the fuck out of me.
Did you ever have like fucking girls' dads that you dated that like talked to you or whatever, and then they were like, if you ever do something to my daughter, like I'm gonna fucking fuck you up. I'm gonna have like my fucking son take care of it and shit like that.
Yeah.
That shit's the most annoying shit ever.
That
bro.
shit is
I
very.
just-
That
I just
shit
wanna
is
get down on
very.
the spot.
It's very frustrating because just speaking for myself, not as a man or a generalizer like that, but just to speak for myself, that shit always bugged me because I don't feel like I'm a confrontational person, but I feel like if you ever talk to me in that way, I become very confrontational.
Yeah, like I accept the challenge. Like,
Exactly, you basically just challenge me on the spot. Now I have to accept because that's how I am. Like
Yeah.
I have to accept this fight
Yeah.
now. As I'll say, oh, you better treat her right, or I'm gonna, we're gonna have a stern talking to.
It's
I'm
like, Dick, you just
bitch, what
met
if I
me-
slap her right now? What the fuck you gonna do, bitch?
It's like you just met me, bro, and you're already threatening me. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah, good, this is a good
Okay,
start.
okay. This is not to talk bad. This is not to like downplay anything or like talk shit or whatever. The first time I met my girl's best friend, she told me that. She may have been buzzed. She was like, "Oh, you better treat her right." I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
That shit's the most annoying shit ever.
I'm not gonna lie. I
like,
looked at
"Alright,
her and I
Karen."
looked at her man right away, and I just thought, sure. And I just thought, first of all, I'm never gonna put my hands on her because I don't believe in doing that as a guy. But I thought,
Oh, I
who
do.
the fuck
Nah,
are
just
you to
kidding.
tell me what the fuck to do? Who the
Yeah.
fuck are you? Who the fuck? I know what to do. I'm a guy. I was taught right. I know how to
Yeah.
treat a woman. Don't fucking tell me shit like that. Shit was always that shit
Yeah.
will always piss me off.
Like, thanks for sharing that. This entire time I was planning on mistreating her.
Exactly. Thanks.
You
Like,
know?
I plan on fucking dropping her in the fucking ocean
Like,
and shit.
like, oh,
Like,
you know what? I never thought about that. you
yeah.
know?
Oh, you want me to treat her nice? That shit never crossed my mind. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you spoke. You steered me straight. You were part of that D.A.R.E program, but obviously not. Like shit like that always pissed me off. Like the times I've been told that, I always thought, bro, I'll fuck you up right now. Like, I already smashed. I'll fuck you up right now on the spot. I don't give a fuck about your daughter.
Yeah.
But that was the old me. That was the past me. But
Yeah.
again, like, I don't know. Is this part of just being a guy? Is this the testosterone? Or is it me being violent? Or what the fuck is it? But yeah, like, I never liked that. I never
Plus,
liked
it's
the
like-
idea.
Plus, if you're like a dad and shit, like they're probably double your age and shit.
Yeah.
So like this is all happened when I was like 16 and shit. And those fools were like at least like fucking
40, 38
yeah,
or whatever.
Yeah.
You're thinking, bro, like, I'm too athletic for you. Like, I'll fuck you up right now.
Like, bitch, you've been having that bad knee for 6 years
Exactly,
now.
bitch. Like, what do you think I'm gonna do to you? Exactly. Like, it's not whatever. At the end of the day, I never liked when shit like that happened. One time, my girl told her best friend's boyfriend that. I looked at her and said, "Let's be honest right now. If he decided to shoot you, what the fuck are you gonna do?" And she just looked at me, and I just thought, exactly. And I was kind of being a dick, but I was being a dick on purpose because I was telling her, don't ever say shit like that to a guy because, one, you don't know what they're thinking. Two, you don't know how they really are behind closed doors. Three, you basically kind of, like, as a guy, I think most guys are going to see, like, that's a challenge or that's a threat. If he's with the
Yeah.
shit, the last thing you want to do is challenge him as a man. You're a woman challenging him as a man. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I'm all for women's rights, but that's not a fight most of them are going to win.
Especially like when women get like physically
Try to physically intimidate you?
or like they do get physical with like a guy and they start like hitting them and shit. I'm just like, what are you doing?
Like, what are you doing? Like, this dude's holding back right now. If he decides to let go, he's gonna
Yeah.
fucking kill you. Yeah, I don't know. Like, when I am on Instagram or Twitter and I see videos of girls getting guys' face, I'm like, bro, I really hope he clocks you. 'Cause you're way too confident in the shit you're fucking doing right now.
Yeah, for sure.
I personally wouldn't clock a bitch, but I'll probably put her in a fucking guillotine right then and there. I'll probably put her in a standing rear naked, you know? But I'm not, I mean, it's better than me just fucking clocking her shit, hitting her with a 3-piece and a soda, you know?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
At least it looks like I'm just trying to control the situation. If you hit her with a 3-piece and a soda, you just wanted to hit somebody.
Oh,
You
were
just wanted to fucking try to knock somebody
you were
out.
looking for a fade to throw at somebody.
Exactly. But if, like, some girl's trying to get in my face saying universal, and I'm like, and I fucking just turn the bitch around, she's in the rear naked, she's like gasping, I'm like, hey, you gonna relax? You gonna calm down? Alright, cool. And I let her go. But if she's getting in my face, I just fucking start dropping bombs right there. It's like, oh, this fool was trying to fight somebody.
I'm pretty sure I've seen this video of like a fucking shit that happened like that, where this guy fucking punched a girl and that fool walked away like yeah, I fucked her up, dog. You know,
Exactly. It's like,
fuck-
you don't win,
don't
G.
fuck with me.
Exactly. Like, you don't win. You just look like a fucking bitch because you fucked up a woman. So, like, it's a lose-lose if you actually fist fight a girl.
Mm-hmm.
But I always tell myself, you know what? If a girl ever gets crazy with me, I'm just going to have to fucking do a little bit of jiu-jitsu standing up, and that's about it. Not that I know much jiu-jitsu at all, but I at least know how to put a bitch in a guillotine.
Yeah.
I know how to put the bitch in the rear naked, and that's about it.
Yeah,
Maybe
for sure.
triangle. That's literally it. That's all I'll fucking know what to do.
Yeah, fucking rear naked. I'm sure everyone has an idea of
Yeah.
of it. You know.
Exactly. And in reality, too, it's really just to control the situation. It's not because you're trying to really hurt them. You're just trying to get them immobilized so that they're not doing their stupid shit anymore. But whatever, that's a conversation for a different day.
I mean, okay, what if like the chick is like cyborg? I feel like it's okay.
The Deco?
Yeah. I mean, okay, obviously not if like to deck them for no reason. You get me? But like the physical size is there.
Would you fist fight a bitch that weighs the same thing as you and the same height? Okay, what if she's like 160 and she's
No.
your height though?
No.
You wouldn't fist fight her?
She'd have to be like 20 pounds more than me.
Oh, okay.
Or like 30 pounds more, and like significantly, like visibly fucking yoked and shit. Yeah, I mean, she'd
know what? I don't
she'd have to
think-
look like a female Brock Lesnar.
I don't think I can physically.
We need to book that shit. UFC needs to book that right away. Have Mighty Mouse fight Cyborg or something like that.
That shit would be a golden fucking
Yeah,
match.
right.
That shit would be
That'd be
fire.
the sickest fight.
That should be sick as fuck. Anyway, I don't think I could fist fight a bitch that's bigger than me and weighs more than me. I think at the end of the day, I'm still gonna try to fucking submit her. I think no matter what you do, you're always gonna look so bad if you fist fight them. But if you submit them, you're always gonna look like you were just trying to control
But
what's going on.
what if they're like a fucking feat of strength though? Like what if they're like Brock Lesnar? But they just happen to be. A girl.
I
They
hope
just
my
happen to be
fucking BJJ kicks it. I hope my BJJ is good enough.
Fuck.
I know a little bit on wrestling, so I feel like I'm confident enough to pick her
What
up
if
and
she's
slam
like
her.
6'5", 240 pounds? You still like you
I
feel
won't
that
fist fight her. I'll
regardless.
still grapple.
You
We'll
feel
still
like
grapple.
regardless you can't punch her.
I mean, you could try to punch her, but you're not gonna look that good. It's gonna make you look worse. Cause now it's gonna look like you can't fight.
Even if she like double your size and shit.
No, I can't fist fight her.
Yeah.
I'll throw her if I can. I'll grapple her. I'll throw like a hip takedown,
What
but
if
I
she?
can't. I can't fist
She's
fight her.
she's Francis Ngannou, female.
No, I can't fist fight her.
Why? Because you feel like
It's
you'll
a woman.
lose, or because yeah, you feel like even though she's fucking like I don't know what Francis Ngannou is like 240, 260 jacked, fucking 5% body fat and shit. You still feel like you wouldn't be able to fight her.
Okay, I'm not saying I don't think I can't fight her. I definitely think I can. I just don't think it'll be ethically correct.
Even though she's fucking
Yeah.
jacked.
That's how
Even-
misogynistic
even
I
though
am.
she-
It's because she's a woman. I feel like I can't fist fight her.
Even though she'll probably fuck up like 90% of the fucking population on Earth.
My jiu-jitsu's on par, bro. I think it's just because of the fact she's a woman is always gonna bother me. I'm like, I can't fucking punch her in the face.
I feel like this is a good question. Let us know.
Would you
for you-
fight a 6'5", 240-pound bitch?
If you would you
Let
fight-
us know.
If Francis Ngannou was a woman and
Would
you
you
got
fist fight her?
into an altercation, like would you fight that fool?
I'll
Deck
grapple.
that fool.
I'll definitely grapple. I will not
I
punch.
feel like it's okay. I feel like if the physical difference is that big, visibly and substantially big, I feel like it's okay to fucking fight.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, I can't. I don't see it to be. I mean, I can picture the image. It's just that I can picture the image. It's just that the idea of fist fighting a woman just cannot sit right with me, no matter how you paint the scenario.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, no, I'd rather just wrestle the bitch and suplex her.
Same with me, but when that woman can fucking physically kill me, I was like, yeah, we're fighting.
Maybe if this is like a life or death, then yeah, sure. But if she's like at the club and she's just trying to get crazy with you, I'm like, no, I'd rather wrestle the bitch.
I'm not talking about like she just starts swinging at you. What are you gonna do?
I'll still wrestle.
You still wrestle?
Yeah.
Damn.
And if you drop us in the gladiator arena, you're like fight to the death. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, I'm kicking this bitch in the fucking face. I'm
Damn.
gonna fucking kick her right in the knee. I'm gonna break that knee, and then that's it. Like I'll fucking just fucking punch her skull, and that's about it.
Damn.
But if you're telling me, like I said, if we're in downtown LA and fucking we're at West Hollywood or some shit, this bitch trying to get crazy, I'm gonna fucking grapple. I'm not gonna fucking punch her. I'm not gonna win that fight. Not that I can't. Okay, metaphorically, I'm not gonna win that fight because I'm always gonna be painted as a bad guy because I fucking squared up with a woman. That's always gonna be bad no matter how you paint it. Because you're a man, you should know that you can kill her because you're a man. But you're painting her as a fucking female Francis Ngannou.
But what you're saying is like some shit that's like kind of like a social construct. Like it's just
No, that's what I'm
different.
saying. The social construct is what will keep me from being
Yeah, but
the dog shit out
but
of
like
her.
physically, this fucking chick is like a human specimen and will like fuck you up. She's like a alpha lion, alpha feline, whatever the fuck that is.
A lioness?
Alpha lion.
Whatever. Yeah, okay.
Or the feline, something like that. I don't know.
I
This is a
would
good
like
question.
to say,
I feel like this is a good question.
damn, bro, I think I've been genetic. I think I've been socially structured to not want to fight a woman. I think society got to me.
How big is Chris Cyborg? She's not that
she's
big.
like 5'8".
She's not that big,
5'7".
right?
She's not that tall at all.
I think the most she weighs is like 190.
Nah, she probably weighs like 150.
Yeah, that's
She's not that big.
pretty light, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I feel like she's probably somewhere around like 5'9".
5'8", 145 pounds.
Okay. 145 pounds? Okay, she's light.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She's light. I thought she was gonna weigh like 180.
If you were
190.
West Hollywood right now and you're with your girl and your dog and
I'm not
fucking
fighting
Chris
Chris
Cyborg
Cyborg.
tried to fucking fight you.
She's with all respect, she's too small.
Oh, you could take her. Are you
Nah.
saying you could take her?
Nah, her jiu-jitsu skills will probably fuck me up. But I'm saying like as a physical aspect, like nah, I feel like
Oh, no physical. This is the question that people want to know. If Chris Cyborg tried to start some shit with you in West Hollywood right now on the street, would you take her on right then and there?
obviously not. It's Chris Cyborg.
Really?
She'll fuck me up.
I'm going down in a blaze of glory. I'm fucking fighting the bitch right there on the spot.
Okay, bro. Okay, you wouldn't fight the fucking 6'4" or 250 pound woman, but you'd fight the fucking how tall she? How tall is she? 5'8",
Yeah,
fucking 140
she's
pounds.
closer to my height. You want me to fight fucking
But
six
you're
five bitch?
but you're bigger than her.
By like a fucking inch and a half, maybe.
Okay, yeah, but what about in weight? You weigh a lot more
Oh
than
yeah,
her.
I do. I'll weigh that bitch by like 60
Yeah,
pounds.
yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, but you painted this bitch as fucking 240, bro. I don't weigh 240 for this mythical Francis Ngannou.
That's what I'm saying.
Francine
That's
Ngannou, I
what I'm
don't weigh
saying, bro.
240.
Like she weighs 240. Like you would
But
need
it
you
sounds
would
like
need to fight
it
her. You
sounds
would
like
need
what
to
you're saying
deck
is you
her.
want me to kill the bitch.
No,
I'll kill the bitch for the podcast.
I just feel like if you had one punch and you had to decide beside punching the fucking 250 pound 6'5" woman and the fucking 5'8" 145 pound woman, like
I'll fight both. Fuck it then. They're both getting a fucking knuckle sandwich.
I just feel like the big woman, the fucking female specimen, because of how threatening she is, and in terms of like how big she is and like in body mass and size and shit, like that's pretty threatening. Like she'll fuck you up. I feel like because of that, it's pretty even.
I think it's just a society thing that's throwing me off.
It definitely is.
Because yeah,
Definitely
like I
is.
said, if we drop this in the wilderness, the first thing I'm thinking, I'm gonna kill
You
this
gotta
bitch.
go down.
If I gotta elbow her to fucking death, I'm dropping those fucking 12 to 6 until she's fucking dead. Personally, if it got to that point, I would do it. I don't have a problem. But if
Yeah.
you're telling me like we're at a club or a bar and she's picking a fight, and I think because of society being around me, I feel like I can't fist fight her.
Mhm.
You know, the cops are gonna be like, "Why'd you fight a woman?" Yeah, I get it. She's 6'5", she's 240, but you shouldn't fight a woman.
I'd be like,
And
look
I
at
feel
her,
like in my
bitch.
head, I'm like, "Damn, you're right, G. I shouldn't have fought her."
I'd be like, what the fuck you mean you fight her? Why did I fight her? Look at her. And she's
Huh.
right there, fucking Jack Brock
Exactly.
Lesnar and shit.
Exactly. I don't know. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there.
Let us fucking know. I want to know
Let
what
us
you
know.
gotta say.
I don't even remember what the fuck the topic was. Were we still talking about Drake and his condom shit? We deviated way too fucking off.
I don't know, but if we didn't finish with that, I just want to say it's crazy that this bitch fucking really tried to fucking impregnate herself and get a case on Drake like that. Even though I'm not a fan of Drake, I just think that's pretty fucked up. Whatever you want to call that, I feel like that should definitely be illegal.
Yeah, oh yeah. There should definitely be a law against that because that's fucking bullshit. Do you think this is bullshit though? Vans and Nike are
Yeah.
planning on. Oh, you already know.
Yeah.
So for those that don't know, Nike and Vans have already stated that they're going to fire their employees that are not vaccinated. I think this shit is bullshit. I think it's
Yeah.
horseshit, and I think that this shit cannot be going on anymore. I get the whole COVID argument. I get that vaccines help and whatnot.
This shit is just a fucking PR stunt.
Exactly. It's a PR stunt. It's all political at this point.
Yeah.
If you're telling me one of your top performers in these companies didn't want to get the vaccine, stated that, no, I don't want the vaccine, you're going to fire them just because they don't want the vaccine?
Yeah.
How many people did you fire because they didn't want a flu shot 10 years ago? How many people fucking were reprimanded for that?
Yeah.
Nothing. Most likely none of them. That's why I think this whole COVID thing is fucking bullshit. I personally feel like anything that wants to be spoken about when it comes to COVID is all politicized and that's it. None of it's really based on science anymore. None of it's based on the facts. None of it's based on anything that has to do with the fucking disease. It's all just what side of the fucking political party are you on.
Yeah, this is just getting more ridiculous from ridiculous to more that we go on with it. Like
Exactly.
we were talking about like earlier how like, oh, you don't know whether people don't know whether they got fucking COVID or flu. Let's hit them with the fucking flu rona. You know, and then so now you know you got more shit to speculate, more shit to be worried about.
I was saying that during the pre-show, I was saying that I got really sick on Sunday. Like I was fucking fucked up sick. Like I've never been that sick before to the point where I'm having chest complications and I generally was having a really hard time breathing just laying down or standing up. I fucking thought that was it for me. Low key, I kind of thought like, damn, what if this is it? And I thought I had COVID for a second. And I thought, damn, this is what I get for talking all that shit and talking shit about our Lord and Savior Fauci and all that. But your boy beat it in 2 days. I took my vitamin C. I took my fucking medicine. I beat that shit in 2 days, and I was back to being healthy as fuck.
We're about to hit what 2 years?
Are we? Fuck, we are.
It's been 2 years since
March
the
2022.
It's been 2 years since the disease got out. Because I remember hearing about it in December 2019. And
It'll be 3 years then. Would it be this December? We're already past the 2 year mark.
Well, here's the thing. It was December of 2019, and we just recently passed December 2021, so that's
Oh,
2
yeah.
years. So
This will be year 3,
so
yeah.
in March is when things started closing down here in LA. So we're about to hit. I mean, COVID's been around for 2 years, but we're about to hit lockdowns 2 years,
Yeah.
and so yeah, it's just getting more and more ridiculous as time goes on. If you would have told me that we would be here right now, if you would have told me at the start of the pandemic we'd be here right now, and this is how we were handling things, and this is how things turned out, I would have just said this is all ridiculous.
Yeah. I think it's all bullshit at the end of the day. Not that COVID's fake, not to be a part of that.
COVID, the virus itself is real for sure.
Yeah.
But to the magnitude or to the fucking fatality that the media has been portraying it, definitely not.
Exactly. Like, to the extent that it's been portrayed so far,
Yeah.
I definitely think it's been misconstrued, and I definitely think it's been exaggerated, and I think it's only been done so for political reasons. I definitely
Yeah.
don't think it has anything to do with the science. Science is changing every day.
And probably
the facts are
financial
changing.
reasons too.
Yeah, especially for the financial
Yeah.
shit. You know, when I got sick last Sunday and I tried to get myself tested as soon as possible, CVS kept popping up as, "Oh, we can test you, same day results." And I thought, all right, let me inquire.
Yeah.
So I'm going through the thing and I'm looking. They try to charge me 140 to fucking get tested. And I thought, why the fuck am I gonna pay 140
$140
Yeah.
to get tested?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
to get tested and to get the same day results? So what I thought personally was, why the fuck would I pay that when I just know I can take a free test at some point later this week? Why are we paying for this? I thought the point was that we're not supposed to pay for this. I thought that was the whole argument when this shit started, was that we shouldn't be paying for any of these tests. So for CVS to even propose that to us and say, oh, well, it's because of these type of tests, blah, 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 it's kind of like, for what? So you guys can try to tell me that I'm sick no matter what, and that I have the Omicron, I have the Delta, I have fucking the Flurona.
How many
Or I have
variants are
COVID?
we in? 4?
Dick, there's probably 6 that already dropped already. There's probably 6 that dropped that we didn't even know about.
I feel like we're on the fucking. We got COVID, and then what came out after that?
Delta?
The Delta, Omicron,
Yeah.
and now we're on Flurona.
Flurona is probably
We're
a 5th one we're
on
missing.
4. And then when the 5th one, I'm sure they're gonna drop that shit in like 2 weeks.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Well, what's the point of
This is gonna be the cold Rona. Like, oh, you don't know if you got the cold or
With
Corona.
flu? You got the cold Rona. Exactly. On Sunday when I got sick, I'm pretty sure I just had a fever. It was really fucked up fever. But like in 2 days, I got over it, sweated it out. That was it. I was fucking healthy after that.
Mhm.
So it's just funny because other people that I knew ended up being positive for it, and they were still pretty healthy, and they weren't having all these crazy symptoms everyone was saying. So I'm like, okay, so here we go again. Everyone, it's gonna affect everyone differently. That's fine, but you even had it at a point. You had it,
That shit was wild.
and everyone just has all these drastic ass fucking symptoms.
Mhm.
Some people can't smell, and then some people are just like, I feel whatever. I just cough.
Yeah, I lost my taste of I lost my taste buds, and yeah, that shit was weird. Like eating.
But you could taste this delicious ass brew right
Now
now.
I can taste this fucking brew. I can taste food again. And yeah, that shit was a depressing time. I'm not gonna lie. Like luckily I had a light case of COVID. But yeah, I lost my taste buds, and that shit sucked ass because I was eating like Wingstop and shit. So
Yeah.
I couldn't taste it. Yeah.
Yeah, but see, that's my point. But anyway, the whole thing is like, look, at the end of the day, it's always gonna come down to how healthy is the individual that caught
Yeah.
it. If you're not healthy, you can expect bad results. If you are healthy, you're probably gonna have a better situation than most.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it should just be this should. If COVID can teach us one thing, it should definitely teach us that wealth is health. I mean,
Oh,
health
for
is
sure.
wealth. Health is wealth. So if any of you fools have not taken this as a fucking warning to start taking care of your body with your vitamins, your nutrients, and making sure you're exercising, you're healthy, I don't know what the fuck else is going to teach you guys that.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not saying that I'm the most super healthy person, but it definitely showed me that shit. I should be careful when I go out. I should be careful when I'm doing this. I should make sure my hands are clean at least, you know?
Yeah,
Little shit like that.
Yeah, we need Michelle Obama in the middle of this shit right now.
Yeah,
remember?
she probably fucking created COVID. Anyway, other than that, I don't know. But besides the point,
Yeah.
salute to Drake for putting Tabasco in his fucking condom.
Tabasco.
Um,
I fuck with Cholula more, personally.
I fucking hate Cholula.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that shit.
You like Tapatio? What's your go-to hot sauce?
Tabasco.
Tabasco.
I think Tabasco because it's more versatile. I feel like it goes on more shit.
Yeah.
I feel like it does better on more shit. The problem with Tapatio and Cholula and Valentina is that they're thicker. So when you put them on certain things, it's like, it doesn't really mesh that well. But Tabasco, it's light enough, it's thin enough, so when you put it on soup, it meshes well with the soup.
A soup.
Soup, fire. Put it on pizza, beautiful. Put it on anything else, burgers, fire. Put it on a burrito, still fire. Tapatio, my problem with Tapatio is that there's just some things Tapatio does not good is not good on. I cannot put Tapatio on a sandwich.
Why? You feel it's overpowering?
Yeah, it's very overpowering. It's very thick for what it is. I already have mayo mustard, which is thick. I like mayo mustard on my sandwiches. I don't like ketchup. If you guys like ketchup, log off this fucking podcast
Do you like
right now.
ketchup in general or no?
I like ketchup. I just don't like it on a sandwich. That's fucking weird as fuck. Who the fuck puts ketchup on like a bologna and cheese sandwich? Who the fuck puts ketchup?
I got homies that are twins and they fucking love ketchup to the point where it's just ridiculous. Like they fucking butter up their
Cut them
whole
off. They're not your friends no more.
They butter up their whole fucking plate full of ketchup and shit.
That's
yeah.
fucking weird.
They got like I love these foods, but they got like real bad table manners and shit. Like they fucking slurp like.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird. Um,
These are 25 years old and still
Yeah,
doing
that's
that shit.
but yeah, like I like fucking I love fucking like Tabasco. I still like Tapatio. Cholula, I don't like it. I generally don't taste anything when I. The times I've tried to give Cholula so many opportunities,
Mhm.
I don't taste it. I genuinely don't taste the sauce when I eat anything. I feel like it just disappears. I'm like, where the fuck did it go? That's me personally. Maybe some other people feel the same way. I would hope so. But anyway, that's why I can't stand Cholula. I love Valentina. If I feel like Valentina is not that available everywhere though. Tapatio is more available everywhere, so maybe that's why I get that one mostly in Tabasco.
Yeah, Tapatio's like the first front, the leading front of like the Mexican hot sauce for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I prefer to make my own homemade salsa. To be honest,
Yeah,
I'll
for sure.
I'll prefer that before any of those bottle
The
shit.
fresh salsa is always better for sure.
Yeah, sriracha's fire, but for sriracha does not go on
Sriracha.
everything.
Yeah.
Goes on certain things. I used to put sriracha on pizza a lot. Stopped doing it because I started realizing that was fucking trash. I don't put it on Mexican food at all. I don't like sriracha on Mexican food. I think that shit's weird. Sriracha on a burger, fire. Sriracha on a fucking noodles, beautiful. That's what it's made with.
Mhm.
Or I feel like that's the best dish to complement anything with noodles, or Asian dishes with noodles. But yeah, if you fucking want to give me like 3 tacos and you're like, oh, here's some sriracha, I'm gonna look at you weird. I'm gonna be like, why the fuck would you give me sriracha?
Yeah.
Why did you give me that green salsa right there? Why the fuck am I having sriracha with this? But that's how I feel. But anyway, other than that, salute to Drake for putting fucking Tabasco, whatever the fuck he put on his condom. I am not a fan of Vans and Nike busting their bullshit with these employees. I think that's all bullshit. I think shit like that shouldn't be affecting their fucking employment status. But I'm sorry, G. I had to fucking urinate. We're gonna have to take a bathroom break. God damn.
We're fucking back.
We're in a flow state right now.
Fucking one thing I wanted to bring up to you, bro.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
You know that fucking shout out. Thank you for the third brew. It's the same one as the second one that we had, right?
Yeah.
I got the opener right
Oh,
here.
okay.
I'm
Pretty buzzed right now. I don't know I don't know what's going on.
Oh, me too. I'm on a party right now. But here you go, bro. But fucking you know how the WWE Network switched over to Peacock? You know how the WWE Network switched over to Peacock, and I told you that Peacock has been censoring some of the stuff that WWE's been doing.
Oh yeah, what episode did they censor? You said that they censored
They censored a lot of stuff, but
Oh.
one of the more recent things that they censored, I forget what year it was. I want to say somewhere around 2002, but this was when The Rock was doing his heel turn in the later end of his wrestling career when he got off the roids. Remember, allegedly,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Allegedly
I'm
off the
sorry,
roids,
Rock.
yeah.
I'm sorry if you listen to this.
We're calling
shit.
it as it is. We love you, but
Yeah,
we're calling it
yeah,
as it is.
sorry, bro. But yeah, so this is when he was doing his heel run, when he's leading up to his third match against Stone Cold at WrestleMania 19. So it's in the lead up to that. He goes during the city of San Francisco and he has his live rock concert. And one of the fucking lines that he says is like, "Oh, like San Francisco, like I won't go, whatever." And he's like, "They got some fat ass women." And The Rock is gonna just say no, and they censored it because you gotta be body positivity now, and you can't call nobody fat. So
Fuck all you fat bitches.
and so Peacock censored that. It's a new thing to be peacocked off the WWE network. So yeah, just because The Rock fucking said that there's got some fat woman, he's not into the BBWs.
It's not to the BBWs?
I got a cousin who's into BBWs.
Damn.
Yeah,
Like heavy?
like heavy.
Damn. Like his Pornhub #1 search is fucking BBWs?
Probably not,
Oh.
but in the IRL, he's into the BBWs.
Oh, like if you guys go out, he's hitting up the fat bitches?
Yeah.
Interesting. Hey, he likes some cushion for the pushing. I don't blame him.
Tits or ass?
Ass. Hands down ass.
Yeah.
I would always choose a woman that has ass and she's flat chested.
People always say that the big ass small titty combo is the best.
I mean, I think having both would probably be the best, but
Yeah. Well, okay.
if you had to choose, I
that-
think having ass over titties for sure.
Yeah. Generally, people say that the big ass, small titty combination is better than the big titty, small ass combination.
Yeah. 'Cause what the fuck are you fucking?
That's true. A small ass is kind of like.
It's sad.
It is a little sad.
It's a little depressing.
If you got a small ass, it's okay. But if you got a sad ass,
What's the difference?
a small ass is like you got the shape.
Okay.
You got the shape down. Yeah,
Okay,
but
okay.
it's just small. Like you might be
Yeah.
a small person. Like you might be ripped, but you might be a small guy, so you don't look like The Rock.
Okay, that's the best
You
way to
feel me?
portray it because a small ass is just small ass. If you have a sad ass,
If you have no ass,
okay, look, I'm
a
sorry, but
sad
the
ass.
reality is probably like you look like a boy without. If
If
we
you
look
got a
waist down,
long
you look
ass.
like a little boy.
if it looks like you got a long ass day, if
Yeah.
it looks like you've had a long ass day,
Shit's
yeah,
pretty sad.
pretty sad.
I mean, look, any of you women,
I
you're
got
all
more
beautiful
homies.
in your own way. I don't doubt that. But in the terms of this conversation, I would always, hands down, no hesitation, I would take fucking whatever the smallest titty size is with ass combination, no matter what. I would sacrifice titties for ass. As much as, titties are nice.
Titties are nice.
Titties are nice. But come on, bro. When you're hitting a doggy style, the last thing you want to do is hit something fucking flat.
That's
You
true.
need fucking cushion right there.
That's true.
I'm sorry, you need shit bouncing back, and the only thing you're gonna get is ass. One time, okay, my junior year of high school, there was some bitch, Asian chick,
Now we're talking.
fat titties, fat titties. She was skinny. She had titties. She had no ass though.
Oh dang.
There was a couple of times she would compliment me on my looks.
Uh-huh.
Low key, I kind of wanted to fuck. I'll be honest, the only thing that kept me from fucking her, she had no ass. As much as I like titties too, titties only look good when it's just head you're getting. If it's just head you're getting, oh yeah, you want to look at the nicest titties possible. But if you're trying to fuck her,
What if you're smashing her like not missionary, but like you're looking at her from the front? So you're sitting the titties bounce. That's really nice.
okay, but that boils down to the question: do you like that position more? Or do you like doggy style
Oh, that's
more?
true.
I like doggy more, so I need ass. At the end of the day, it goes full circle. I just need ass. As fucked up as it sounds, I need ass.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said,
In your opinion, is there ever a point where the ass is just too big?
yes.
Yeah.
I won't say her name, but do you remember who I'm talking?
yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Okay. That shit was huge, but I feel like it was like nice.
It
like,
was
whoa.
huge. It was nice. My problem was it didn't seem proportioned to the rest of her body.
She was just a small woman.
If she was taller, it probably
Yeah.
would have.
Yeah.
If she was like almost, honestly, I feel like if she was our height, damn, she would have been
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
It's just that she was her height.
She was so small.
short,
She was
yeah.
so short. It didn't work. It didn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like, where the fuck did you get all that from? First of all,
Yeah.
and why are you so small? But yeah, it's like, look, just to address it as it is, not to be a pervert, but to address it as it is. It's like, yeah, you have all this ass and all this meat
Yeah.
down there. If you were like maybe 5'6", 5'7", it would have helped because it definitely would have looked more proportional.
We didn't cheers for this one. Cheers,
Oh,
bro.
we didn't even cheers. I'm fucking off one right now.
Same.
Sheesh!
The fucking beers are smacking. I'm fucking on one too, bro.
The beers are smacking. We haven't done a podcast in about a week. Um,
Yeah, it's been a while.
we're
Well, I
putting
mean,
out
it
this
feels like it's been
content
a
for you
while.
guys, huh?
It feels like it's been a while, but
It
I'm
feels
sure
like
it
it's been a
hasn't.
while. We're putting out this content for you guys. We love what we're doing, but yeah, it's been a minute. And honestly, like the past times we've been drinking these beers and having this podcast, I have not felt buzzed once. So when those times you were telling me, "Hey, I feel," I'm like, "Damn, gee, I don't feel shit." But
You
right
feeling
now,
it now, Mr.
whew, I'm
Krabs?
feeling it. It feels great.
Oh
I feel
yeah.
very released. Released. I feel very relaxed and loose.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, speaking about who we're speaking about, um, yeah, man, I think if she was just taller, it just would have looked better on her.
Hmm.
But it is what it is. Now, if I was a single man at that time and she proposed herself on me,
Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna
Easy.
lie, I would have felt like this is too much for me, but I can't let her
Yeah.
know that. So I'd be like, bitch, you should have had a bigger dump truck. Like, yeah, your ass is probably 50 inches big, but I can't let her know that I think it's too much for me. So I'm gonna be like, bitch, you should have been 60 inches. What the fuck? I'll handle this shit right now. Easy money. We had a manager that was in love with her. We had a supervisor that was all head over heels
Yeah,
for her.
but that fool was head over heels for any fucking piece of pussy.
That's true. That fool probably bought farts in jars. He probably did buy farts in jars, but I mean, let's keep it a buck. Okay, let's keep it a buck. If we were both single men and she proposed herself, like,
Easy.
hey, like, you down to just come back to my place? I think that's a given.
Huh?
I mean, that's cool. Like I said, it's probably a lot down there, but it is what it is. When you get called up to the plate, you try to hit a home run. You don't be like, oh, I'm just going to settle for a single
Yeah.
or a double. Like, no, bitch, I'm hitting that home run. I'm calling my
Yeah,
shot
you're
right now.
Fucking hitting for the fences.
Exactly.
Swinging
The
for
fuck?
the fences.
Exactly. If I'm going to go down, I'm going to go down swinging literally,
Yeah.
metaphorically, and physically.
Hmm.
It is what it is. But that's besides the point.
I felt like you were going somewhere with this.
I really thought I was too. I feel like I just lost my train of thought. Let me take another one.
Fucking. Anyways. Fucking. The Super Bowl's gonna be here in LA, bro. Fucking crazy.
Oh shit, is it?
Yeah.
I don't even
right
know.
here at the fucking.
I was watching on Sunday my Steelers fucking just get their asses whooped, and I was in pain, bro.
Who did it play?
They played the Chiefs.
Oh.
The minute I saw the Chiefs just fucking rack. First of all, the Steelers were leading 7-0. So I was like, all right, just gotta keep this up, slow them down, hold it, and just do their thing. Take their time, run some plays, just play some football. The Chiefs looked like they were playing rec ball, just pick up football, and they were just scoring on us.
Mm-hmm.
I was so fucking heated, bro. My dog thought I was my dog. This is how mad I was. I was so frustrated, so angry with the Steelers that my dog thought I was. He really thought I was mad at him. He kept thinking he did something wrong, and he wasn't. He was being a good dog. But the Steelers were just pissing me off.
Mm-hmm.
And I even told you, bro, I'm in pain. I'm in Spain without the S right now. And
You're in spin.
I was in fucking spin right now. But yeah, man, I was just watching him just get fucking. Just playing horrible football. Just playing trash ass football. Especially this is Roethlisberger's farewell season. This is his last season, apparently.
Yeah.
Bro, what a fucking way to just throw it. What a method to just throw it away.
Yeah.
They started fucking scoring towards like the later half of the third quarter. I was just thinking, where the fuck was this earlier? Why the fuck are you deciding to do this now? Why are you telling me that fucking Mahomes is having 300 yards passing and Roethlisberger have 47? Why the like, bro? This is your last season. Who gives a fuck? Throw that fucking ball. Who gives a flying fuck, my guy? Like, this is it. You're done. This is your last season. Like, I feel like as a QB, I would have been throwing that shit all over the place. I would have thrown it to the cheerleaders. I would have thrown that shit to the crowd. Who gives a fuck? Everyone's getting the football at this point. It's my last season. Who fucking cares?
How did you become a Steelers fan?
My stepdad.
Oh,
I used to be a Raiders fan before that, but then I saw the light and I saw the error of my ways.
Well, I mean, I feel like that was a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people get brought into the Steelers because they hope that they don't learn any better. So they hope, they hope that they just keep voting for the Steelers, or being a Raiders fan.
I feel like everyone was like at least a fucking Raiders fan, a Cowboys fan, or a Patriots fan at one point. Not me.
Okay, I feel like Californians were either torn between 49ers,
Yeah.
Cowboys, or the Raiders.
Yeah, fuck all three of them.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck all three of those teams. They're fucking trash.
Yeah.
Fucking abysmal.
Easy.
Easy. Fuck the Cowgirls. Fuck the fucking Raiders. They're fucking trash. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck if you're gangbang. They're fucking trash. They're fucking garbage. I'm so glad. I used to be a Steelers fan because that's when I first got introduced to American football. Because I used to obviously be, I'm forever and will be an Americanista, and that was my football. So when I started watching American football, everyone was telling me, "Oh, we're from LA, so you gotta go for the Raiders." I'm like, "Oh, okay, I go for the Raiders."
Yeah.
And then I'm like, "Dad, these fools are fucking ass, man." I was like, "All right, whatever." Then my stepdad went for the Steelers. I started watching the Steelers more. I'm like, "You know what? Fuck it. This is gonna be my team. I'm gonna ride with them to the end of the day, and to the end of time. It is what it is."
Yeah.
And I mean, I could have been a Rams fan when they came back to LA, but I'm like, nah, fuck that. Everyone's doing that. I'll just stick with the Steelers. If they do good, they do good. If they don't, fuck it, they don't. You know, it is what it is. Like the Packers doing great, doing beautiful. I wish that was the fucking Steelers, but clearly not, because Ben Roethlisberger moves like a fucking potato, and that fool cannot. That fool's too old. He's retiring. Salute to Ben Roethlisberger. Thank you for what you've done for the Steelers. Your time has passed, so we need to build a new franchise QB, and that's it.
Do you know the story behind the terrible tower? Terrible towel?
I heard of it when I was 12, and that was a while ago. So you have to fucking read. You're gonna have to tell me again.
No, no, I don't. I don't have no
Oh
idea.
fuck, I don't know. Let me Google this shit then, cause I don't fucking remember what the story was.
I know that there was an astronaut who fucking took the terrible towel up to space,
Oh shit,
and
did
that
he?
was right there waving that shit.
That's
like,
fucking beautiful.
yeah. I think it might have happened when they made it to the Super Bowl in like 2010 or something like that. Whenever the fuck that was.
Um, I still want to get one, but I don't. Yeah, I don't know the story behind it.
The NFC division is looking fucking beautiful right now. We got the fucking Packers playing the fucking 49ers. It's always interesting playing the 49ers because I remember the Packers just getting beat by the 49ers back when Kaepernick was their main quarterback. So that was always really frustrating. And Aaron Rodgers, I think he grew up being a 49ers fan, so it was always interesting seeing that perspective. You know, I'm sure now he's a fucking Packers for life. You
Mm-hmm.
know, but it's just always interesting, like thinking about that. You know, like what if you always wanted to play for a fucking team and then you went to a whole different completely team. You know, for your entire career.
So this is what the story is, just to like let people know. So apparently the terrible towel was the brainchild of former Steelers radio announcer Myron Cope during the playoffs in 1975, and helped provide the magic touch as the Steelers went on to win Super Bowl 10 over the Dallas Cowboys. X Roman numerals is 10, right?
Yep.
Okay. Since then, the terrible towel has been a staple in the homes of all Steeler fans and players as well. Look, the Steelers. I decided the Steelers are going to be my team to the end of time. These motherfuckers need to get on the ball. I don't want to be that asshole waving that terrible towel, and these motherfuckers are getting their ass spanked by all these fucking teams. You know. Granted, it was a wild card game. It's a wild card for a reason, but it just broke my heart seeing how bad they were going down during that game, and seeing all the announcers just dick riding Mahomes. I was getting so fucking heated, man. I was just thinking, bro, Mahomes isn't even fucking killing it like that. The Steelers defense just wasn't fucking there. They were just letting stupid shit happen. They were letting motherfuckers get open down the field. Like, what the fuck is this quarterback fucking doing then at this point? Bro, you're fucking there. What the fuck? Like, your little job is just to watch this motherfucker. Why am I watching the replay showing that you're watching him, watching Mahomes, and then this motherfucker just disappears? Like, bro, clearly he's getting fucking open. What the fuck are you doing? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, point is, I'm fucking buzzed as shit. This podcast has been going on for a while. But anyway, point is, we were watching football. We're getting to playoffs. Who do you think is going to make it to the Super Bowl?
Whew, I don't know.
I think it's going to be Packers for the NFC, and AFC, I think it's going to be either the Chiefs or the Bills.
I don't know, but the winner's coming from the NFC for sure. In the NFC side, we got the Packers taking on the 49ers. I think the Packers are going to go through. On the other side of that bracket, we got the Buccaneers playing the Rams. I think the Buccaneers are going to go through again. And I think it's going to be a rematch of last year's NFC Championship between the Packers and the Buccaneers. Aaron Rodgers against Brady.
Oh, shit, that's right. The Buccaneers are in this. I'm so buzzed I forgot they were in this.
I hope this happens again because Rodgers needs to get his redemption against Brady. So this is the only
Do
way
you
it needs
feel
to go
like
down.
Brady? Okay, Brady. Do you feel like Brady is the goat of QBs?
No, I feel like Rogers is, but I say that with a lot of bias.
I was about to say it sounds pretty biased.
I say that with a lot of bias, but um, I honestly don't watch football as a whole to have an opinion like that. When I watch football, I literally only watch the Packers. It's not like soccer where I have this well-rounded, global opinion.
Yeah.
When I watch football, it's just literally the Packers. So anything outside of the Packers, if it's not like Tom Brady, a fucking superstar like that, I don't know about him.
Yeah. Um. As much as I would like Aaron Rodgers to be the best QB of all time,
Hmm.
I think Tom Brady has just dumbfounded the way QBs work. And just if you want to compare all the QBs, I feel like he's at least top three of QBs.
Oh, for
I
sure.
feel like it's between him,
Hmm.
Joe Montana, and Dan Marino. I feel like those three guys are the top QBs of all history. Whether you want to make the debate of which one of these guys is the absolute best, that's up for like I said, it's up for debate.
Hmm.
But I would like to see Aaron Rodgers win, mostly because I'm tired of seeing Tom Brady win.
Yeah.
That's my problem. I'm tired of seeing him dominate the AFC. I'm tired of seeing him fucking do all this shit. I'm over it.
Yeah.
I need Aaron Rodgers to fucking win because number one, he's fucking Olivia Munn. She's a piece. Fucking make her look good. And number two, we're tired of Tom Brady constantly winning. This motherfucker left Belichick's fucking system and he's still winning? This fucking guy just seems OP at this fucking point.
Yeah.
It seems like all his power levels are just fucking 99, 99, 99. And we all hate that character in fucking games. We all hate that motherfucker. Because it seems like nothing you do can fucking ever knock that motherfucker down from his throne. So I truly hope that they do meet, and I really hope that I really hope I'm not even a Packers fan, but I
But
really want them. I don't give a fuck about the AFC conference. Fuck all that shit. That motherfucker's my enemy. He fucking was better than my fucking team. Fuck that fool. I hope the fucking Packers win. And that's
plus
it.
the way the way the NFC Championship game went down last season, it was fucking crazy. Like you have one of the reasons why I say that Rogers is a goat is because you can never count him out regardless of how much time on the clock there is.
Hmm.
And so there was maybe like a minute left on the clock, or like a minute and 30, something like that. And instead of giving the Rogers a ball, they decided to punt the ball and hoping to get the a stoppage and get the ball back. And so they didn't even give Rogers a chance. And so that was completely new. They do have a new coach. So that was very disappointing, not seeing the ball go to Rogers.
Yeah.
As a Packer fan, that's usually what you do. You give the ball to Rogers, and he always fucking makes magic happen.
Yeah. I saw an interesting question proposed on Instagram that said, "What's a rule that you would change about certain sports?" And somebody brought this rule up, and I actually 100% agree, and I would actually legitimately hope that they implement this in the NFL.
Mhm.
This guy said that they should be a numbered amount of punts that they're allowed to do. And I'm
That was good.
thinking, fuck yeah. Because the Steelers, when I was watching on Sunday, ridiculous amount of punts. My thing is like, look, bro, you're in the fourth
That's
down. This is your last season.
that's some
Fucking
Madden
go
shit.
for it, dude.
That's
What?
some Madden shit. When you're playing Madden with the homies, you never fucking punt the ball.
Fuck no, you
always go
don't
for it.
punt. What kind of
Yeah.
pussy are you?
You always
Fucking
go
go
for
for
it.
it, bitch. Exactly. You're like, if we're playing right now, we're like, oh, bro, I'm 4th and 6. I'm gonna punt. Fucking pussy.
Oh, yeah, you
Fucking
go
go
for
for it, bitch.
it.
Exactly. Why are you gonna punt, you fucking whore? Fucking go for it. Yeah, I never. Madden, never punt. Punt's not even in my
Yeah,
fucking
fuck that
vocabulary.
shit.
I don't do that shit. The fuck does that mean? Fucking send that fool back home. That fool's not gonna punt shit. We're fucking going for it. 4th and 1, going for it.
Yeah.
4th and 2, going for it. 4th and 20, we're still going for it. What the fuck? Fuck
Yeah.
that punt. That
Hail
punt don't
Mary
mean
to the other
shit.
side. Hell yeah, we're going for that shit.
Exactly. The fuck we're here to play, bro. We're playing football. We're playing American pigskin. We are not punting the ball like a little bitch.
Yeah.
That's what the French do. Fuck the French. I'm fucking buzzed. Anyway, there's a lot of shit. There's a lot of topics that happened since the last time we did an episode. I just want to run through them real quick and see if you have any questions, if you care or not. Anyway, let's see. Right now, I'm seeing doubles of everything. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, just give me quick answers. Flurona. Bullshit? Political propaganda?
Both. All
Both?
of the above.
Fuck it. He said what he said. How about this? A coach was recently suspended because his varsity basketball girls team won 92-4. Do you think that was justified to punish him for that?
That is not justified. Who?
That's not
It's the other team. If the other team is trash, the other team is trash.
exactly.
Bro, you know?
Fuck your team if you're only scoring 4 points. That's on you, dog. Exactly. That man did the right thing. He made fucking champions. We're breeding champions on this side.
Pretty
This
much.
fucking bitch over here said,
They took
"Lady,
the fucking souls.
This lady demanded that a man pay for her hair job just so they can go on a date. If you are that type of bitch, I fucking hope you step on shit, and I fucking hope that your fucking car breaks down. I hope they overcharge you for an oil change. I fucking hope all that shit. How the fuck are you gonna go on a date with somebody and then you're gonna ask the person that you're like, imagine you're dating your girl for the first time, like I'm imagining it too,
Yeah.
and she told me, "Oh, fix my hair." I would be like, "Bitch, fuck you." What the fuck? I'm not paying for shit. I'll pay for the dinner, but if you're telling me to fix you up so I can take you out,
Fuck.
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Would you pay for that? I
Nah.
would pay for that.
I'm kicking her to the curb. I'm going
Exactly.
fucking
Get the
next.
fuck. All I hear is I can't pay for my hair. Can you pay for it? That's all I'm fucking hearing. Get the fuck out of
Spitting
here.
Facts over here. Isn't it crazy how like a guy's hair? I got a haircut before coming to the studio today. I paid $20 for that shit.
Exactly. You pay $20?
$20. Well,
Damn, bro. I pay $30.
$20 like just the general fare. 25 with tip.
Okay, I pay 35 with tip. I always get $5 tip.
Yeah. So do I. But here's the thing. I do an appointment. Usually, my bad. It'd be $15 if it wasn't with an appointment. But it's because I do the appointment, it'd be $20.
I think you still give an extra 5 on
I
top
still
of
give
it.
an extra 5 on top.
Yeah, I feel like this is a golden rule though. If I had a son, I would tell him, "Hey, always tip your barber $5 or more."
Well, I mean, what does it say? You should tip them 15%. $5 is more than 15%.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Hey, at least tip him $5. That's the least you should tip your barber. Salute to all the barbers out there.
That's just a cool craft. I mean, people are always gonna need fucking haircuts.
Yeah, I want to learn how to cut my own hair, but that's me personally.
That's just hard. I tried learning that shit over the pandemic. Yeah, I fucked
Same.
myself up.
I fucking shaved my head.
Yeah.
Fuck. Not only did I fuck up my own haircut during the pandemic, I tried to do a razor so I can get the skin shave.
Yeah.
Bro, I cut myself on the back of my head.
Oh, fuck that.
I had a giant scab back here.
Yeah, fuck that.
So never again will I try it, unless I have the appropriate equipment. UFC 272, Covington, Masvidal.
Yes, sir.
Who do we got winning this shit? I got
Masvidal.
Covington.
I got Masvidal. Fuck Covington. I know it's just an act, but
Yeah, I fucking hate the act. He's a bitch, but I think in terms of fighting abilities, I think Covington's gonna end up taking it.
Yeah, I understand Covington that it's an act, but I can put up an act too, and that act is fuck you. So I'm going with Masvidal. Masvidal is gonna take that shit. I hope Masvidal gives that fool the same knee he gave to Ben Askren, and puts Covington to sleep in less than fucking 5 seconds.
Let's hope so. But anyway,
And I just hope we don't pay for that shit.
yeah, we're not paying for that shit. Fuck
Yeah.
you, Dana. Oh yeah, and he raised the UFC pay-per-view prices. You saw that?
Yeah. Like $5.
You're definitely not getting that money now.
Yeah, fuck that.
I'm
shit.
sorry, Francis. You're not getting that fucking money. Demetrius Johnson and Rodtang, Muay Thai legend.
Interesting fight.
Very
fight.
interesting fight.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
don't know who to fucking win, but apparently it's gonna be 2 rounds of MMA, 2 rounds of Muay Thai.
Yeah.
Who do you got to take it? I got Demetrius taking it.
I'm just going with Mighty Mouse too, just because I'm familiar with him. I don't know who he's fighting. No
I know
disrespect to that
Rodtang
guy.
is fucking a beast at Muay Thai,
I'm sure
so
he
I
is.
don't doubt that. But I think because they have the 2 extra rounds of MMA, I think that's gonna end up being in Mighty Mouse's favor.
Yeah.
So I think Mighty Mouse is gonna take it. We're blowing through this shit. Fuck this shit. Snoop Dogg making his own brand of hot dogs called Snoop Dogs. Beautiful,
Makes
genius.
sense.
I don't know why he didn't do this before.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I hope we're gonna try this shit for the podcast. I sent you this. You told me this shit was corny, and I thought this shit was funny,
What
and I
was
loved
it?
it. It was Kanye West having a diss track about Pete Davidson.
You're
This is how I feel. This is personally what I think if I was Kanye West. If I was fucking somebody, and this was my wife.
not just fucking somebody. You're fucking Kim Kardashian.
Okay. Like we said before in an old episode.
Kim Kardashian, arguably baddest bitch of our lifetime.
Fuck no.
Maybe not.
Fuck no.
Maybe not our lifetime, but
No.
In the past 20
No.
years.
No.
In the past 20 years.
No.
Nah.
No. 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 You know why? Because nothing about her looks natural at all.
Is
That
she
there's no
natural?
way she can pass.
If she is she natural? I never
No,
looked
fuck
into
no,
her.
she's not natural.
Nah,
Her ass isn't real.
I
Her
thought
titties aren't real. Nothing about her is real.
I thought that was like her. Maybe not her face, but I thought like the body. I thought that was the whole argument that it was real and shit.
Whatever you saw in the Ray J sex tape was real. Anything outside of that,
In the Ray J sex tape, she was bomb as fuck. So I don't know why she got anything done.
I don't know.
Ray
Man.
J had a song called "I Hit It First."
Fucking goat. Shout out to fucking Ray J, man. Anyway, he had a song clip that had him saying he will beat Pete Davidson's ass. Okay, now hold on.
I'm a fan of EA.
Hold on. This is how I feel. I'll fucking buzz in case you can't tell. This is how I feel. If you went with your girl, let's say your girl was your wife. You went to dinner. Let's say I was Pete Davidson.
We talked about this.
Exactly. So you already know I'm going with this.
Yeah,
How the fuck would you not want to fuck up Pete Davidson at that point?
that's
Out
true.
of all the fucking dicks she can hop on, why would she hop on the guy that you went to dinner with? That's pretty weird. Not okay. I'm sorry. That's not weird, but that feels a little more disrespectful than just hopping on some random dude. I would rather take my ex-wife hopping on some guy I've never met than hop on a guy I do know, because that makes me feel like this shit was happening behind my back.
I don't know if you, but here's the thing though. Like, I don't know if Kanye and Pete Davidson were homies before all this shit. If they were homies, that's pretty dirty. But if they weren't, then it's
They
fair-
weren't
it's fair
homies,
game.
but like I said, if you went out to dinner with this guy and then you find out he's fucking your ex-wife, that's weird as fuck.
Yes, but the circumstances of how they ended up to dinner was like was a mutual friend of fucking Pete Davidson and Kanye's. You know what I mean?
True.
It's not that Kanye invited Pete Davidson and he just ended up fucking his wife.
True, but I think at the end of the day, I would always prefer her to fuck somebody I don't know
I mean, sure.
rather than
Yeah,
somebody
right.
I actually did meet at some point. You
Yeah.
know, if she says, "Oh, I fucked Jeff from The Office," and I never met Jeff once in my life,
Well, it doesn't really affect you.
it's like, all right, whatever. It's
Yeah.
Jeff from The Office.
Yeah.
But you're telling me you fucked Pete from that dinner we had at fuck in New York?
And I sat next to that fool.
Yeah, and I sat next to that fucking guy, that racially ambiguous
And
guy.
I
I can't
dapped
even
that
tell what
fool
his
up.
race is.
Yeah. And I dapped that fool up and I let him hit my stizzy.
Yeah,
What the?
exactly. You're telling me you're not gonna want to fade that fool up? You just made the point why you need to fade that fool up. If I shared my stizzy, my Big Pen stizzy, and I gave him a brew from fucking Stone Brewing, and that fool's fucking my ex-wife, and he's around my kids, no, that fool has to get his ass kicked. I'm sorry. I
don't
think he's
know.
a funny comedian, but he needs to get his ass kicked for that. All the bitches he could have fucked, and he chose that one.
Well, I mean,
Nah.
she's a bad bitch, so you can't blame him.
She is not that bad.
She used to be bad.
Maybe.
She does have like a diaper ass. Like it looks
Exactly.
her thighs
Her
and her
ass
legs.
and her thigh, her ass, her thighs, and her legs do
disproportional.
not match. They're not proportionate. I would 100% rather fuck the chick that we know from work, or from Levi's, rather than that bitch. Personally,
I don't know.
really.
It's Kim K, dog.
So are you fucking her because of her body, or are you fucking her because of her name?
I don't know. I feel like it'd still be fun. I don't know.
Do you think that's the
Anyways,
flex to fuck Kim Kardashian?
maybe? Well, in today's world, yes, but in general, probably not.
What do you mean by
It-
today's world, like today's society?
As in, like, as a social construct.
This is a very weird podcast. I don't even know what the fuck
As
is going
as
on.
a social construct, yes, it's a flex. It's a flex to fuck Kim K. But in general, it's like whatever. Like she was. If her body is fake, it's like whatever.
I feel like it's a deeper. I personally feel like it's a deeper flex if you fuck like Kylie or Kendall.
is Kylie? Did Kylie take the throne?
If you fuck Kylie,
Kylie took the throne.
you're the
right?
fucking goat of this decade.
Which one's the one that was with Travis?
Kylie.
I don't know. I don't really know them like that.
I think that's Kylie. I'm like 90% sure that's Kylie.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Kylie. Because the other
Yeah.
ones aren't really doing shit.
Yeah.
So that's the only name you really hear. It's
Yeah.
Kylie. So I'm pretty sure Kylie was the
Well,
one
it's
that's
either
fucking
Kylie
Travis.
or Kendall that are. It's either one of those two.
Kendall is the one that's fucking Devin Booker
I don't know who that
from the
is.
Phoenix Suns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, basketball player, good guy. Remember, he's the guy I sent you that he was getting mad because the mascot was like
Oh yeah, bitch ass food.
Yeah, that's a bitch ass move. What the fuck, bro? You're a fucking professional athlete. Why the fuck is a mascot
Like
getting
you're
under your
playing
skin?
in an arena that holds like 20,000 people on a given
There was
night.
nobody in the arena.
That's why, and he's getting mad over one people. Like,
Exactly.
bro,
Exactly.
You play in an arena that holds up to like
I don't have to
20,000
be
people.
I don't have to be a professional basketball player to understand that mascot should not affect me like that.
Yeah.
If 20,000 people are saying I suck because I'm beating their
Yeah,
fucking
you're a
home
fucking
team,
pro. That
I'm a
shouldn't
fucking
affect
pro. I know what I'm doing. But you're telling me the mascot got under your skin? No.
you. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's an L. That's
Bitch
an L.
move.
That's an L on him.
Chivista ass. That's a bitch move.
Exactly. That's a Chivas ass fool.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Anyway, fuck Chivas. Anyway, besides that, yeah, I feel like if you're fucking Kylie, that's more of a flex than fucking Kim. To be honest, maybe that's just me personally.
I think so too.
But yeah, other than that, my boy, I think we wrapped through all these topics as fast as we could. We went really off topic. We don't know what the fuck was going on anymore. We got super buzz. Thank you, Stone Brewing.
Shout
If
out
you guys
those
need to know
fools.
what these are again, we'll post them up for the podcast. But yeah, the latest one we drank was Stone Brewing Hazy IPA. I think it's called an amazingly hazy IPA, 6.7%. And then the one before that was Ruination Double IPA 2.0 Sans Filter, unfiltered double IPA 8.5%. Fire. These are all fire. Finally glad we got to drink through that 6-pack that's been sitting there for a week. Other than that, my boy, I'm buzzed as fuck. It's fucking really late in the evening. I think we're ready to wrap this shit up. Thank you to you guys that have been listening, supporting, spending your time listening to us talk about dumb shit that probably has no relevance to the fucking world. Other than that, my boy, I'm fucking happy with this shit. Salute to you guys. Salute to you fools. I'm buzzed as fuck. I have not been buzzed in a while. So, salute to you, G.
Cheers, bro.
Just fucking pounding shit.
Cheers to you fools. We're on fucking. If you're listening to us on audio, we're on video on YouTube, and if you're watching us on video, thank you, bro. We appreciate you. We're fucking out of here.
Yeah, we're
We'll
out this
fucking
bitch.
bottoms up on this shit, and we're out.